Alright, let's go, boys. Holy shit, this is a great start. This is a great start, my god. Holy shit. I was like, I'm forgetting I need to lower the music a little bit when we want to start chatting. And then I was like, oh my god, I'm going to do this amazing transition, but I almost fell down because I'm doing wonderfully. Let's go to the microphone. Woo! Fedra, how's it going? That's the right one. Holy shit. Holy fucking shit. Now my cord is stuck. Oh man, this is wonderful. Let me not move around this thing. There we go. That should be better. That should be much better. What's up, Fedra? How's it going? How are you doing? Also nice Nokia there. Oh, you're noticing the Nokia here, dude? Actually, that's a fun story. So, this thing here. Actually, should I leave this thing on? Maybe I should just leave this thing on so you can, like, you know, if I'm moving over here, like, you can hear that. This is an awful Apex setup, dude. This is a fantastic Apex setup. Just look at it. Look at it. I am so close. I'm so close to the screen. It's just absolutely, holy shit. Absolutely fucking wonderful. Like, what's wrong with this? What the hell is wrong with this setup? Anything wrong with the setup that you can see right here? Actually, there's something wrong. I can't see myself now. There we go. That should be better. So yeah, do you really need that camera just for streaming? Feels like a bit overkill. It's a camera that I've been using ever since I started streaming. Like literally this camera right here. I'll tell the story. Hold on, I need to fix something real quickly because I thought I was prepared, but apparently I am not. Because I still left like a window open and don't want to be like disturbing people around me here. Right, so yeah, let's talk about the camera real quickly. I mean, that looks like a pro filming camera. So actually it is a 4K Sony FDR AX1, which is, yeah, pretty much like the highest end consumer Sony camera that's out there. Beyond this, it's gonna be like professional grade, and this is already like pretty professional grade. So the thing that this camera has, the reason why I got it, is because like it is 4K, it is big as fuck, it has XLR input, so I can like take one of these mics with like the big fancy cable, and I can put it right into like the camera, so you can also like put up like lav mics and such. Other than that, like you have like great grip on it. You can hold in many different ways. You can put a shotgun mic on there. It has like dual slot recording. It has a full-size HDMI. It has like these, what is it? These furry pins here. I don't know if you can see that. But yeah, you don't even stream 4K. I'll explain that in a second. So this camera has got pretty much everything you can desire, right? The reason I got it is because I started a YouTube channel back in 2015. And I don't know, like I started working like, I think it was I started a YouTube channel in 2015, and I always believe in this thing, right? Can you attach it to a shotgun? How much did you pay for it? Well, it's worth about as much as about as many pixels as it has. Okay. So the story behind this one is that basically, I started my YouTube channel in 2015. 2016, I saw like I was getting more into it, and I saw like TennoCon happening. I was like, dude, I want to go there, but I want to have a camera to film something with, because up until then, the only thing I've done was pretty much just speak into like a microphone and then record my gameplay. I was like, I need a camera. And I very much believe in like buying something that is good, not something that is cheap. So like, I know a bunch of people that will like buy like the cheapest thing they can find, and the thing which I find when it comes to like trying to buy the cheapest thing that you can find is that a lot of times like you're gonna have to buy again and again and again. And I did have like another old camera which like it broke, like it's no longer around here anymore, but like I used it for like the very first facecam video that I ever did, which was on the Hydroxide channel. I used it for that, but like it was like crappy quality, and I was like, I want to have something that's good. I want to have something that's like 4K, and that's just professional. And I was just like looking around like what could be like a professionally good camera, and I just came across this. I was like, hell yeah, dude, this looks as though it is a professional camera. This looks as though it is like, you know, something that is never gonna break. This looks like something that has everything I need. I have like DC power right here. So like I can straight up like hook it into the wall. I don't have to like play around with batteries and such. I have, like, I can hold this, I can hook up mics to it, like, it is the most professional shit you'll ever see. I was like, dude, I want that. I want to buy the best camera I can find. So I bought this, and then I realized I couldn't use it. Because the thing is, does it transform into a Ferrari? No, unfortunately it does not. But the thing is, like, I bought this initially because I wanted to go to, I wanted to go to TennoCon, and I wanted to vlog. Problem with this thing is that it's like impossible to vlog with, because it is super fucking big. Like, this is not something which you can, like, it's not something which you can, like, something like this, you know, just like flip up and just be like, yo, what's up, guys? Because this thing is heavy as fuck, and you can't just turn it towards yourself. Use it as a dash cam for your car. Oh man. It would also just be extremely overkill for a car dash cam. But yeah, so like, I went into TennoCon, I was like, fuck, I can't use this. And like, it also really hit, like, the battery is okay, but it's not insanely good. Robin, what's up, dude? It's a shoulder mount cam? It basically is. I would say that this is more or less a studio cam. It's not entirely like shoulder mount, because like, it is quite light, but like the best shoulder mount cams are like, you can like really like rest it on your shoulder. This you can't. Like, this you're supposed to kind of like hold on. Imagine that this camera right here, right, is that camera. It's like you're supposed to like hold it like that, and then hold it like this, and then just like cradle it like that, and like go around with it like this. You can't really like put it on your shoulder or something, because it's like too small for that, but it is quite heavy, so you can't really like single-handed. So I bought this, and initially it was absolutely useless. I didn't really take it anywhere. Yeah, I know what a shoulder cam is. I've got a 1080p shoulder mount. Oh, nice, dude. That's sweet. So yeah, like, I got this. I wanted to have like the best of the best, which like this kind of is, but I wanted to apply it in something where it was completely and utterly useless. And that was my biggest mistake. Is I would definitely recommend, if you want to buy something, and if you want to like use it to like make some things, like videos or whatever creative things you're doing, like buy the best you can find. However, keep in mind that you need to do your research. Like, do your research and buy the thing that is applicable to your use case. Because this camera right here, when I bought it, I could not use it for shit. Like, I brought this to Canada twice. Once on a family vacation, once on a, once to TennoCon. And in both these times, I barely used it at all, because I needed to like, take it in, like, this size carrying case to, like, you know, carry it around. And it's like, if you have that in your carrying case, you're not just gonna be like, oh shit, there's a really cool moment, let me just plop it down, like, blip, blip, blip. Let me get it out, let me put it on a stand, let me go. Like, you're not gonna do that. So, this one was useless until I discovered streaming. And this is like my bane of my existence, right? Because the camera that I am filming this on, let me see if I can show you that. Here. The camera that I am filming this this entire like stream on is this right here. Let me see if I can like get like a decent shot of it. There we go. Let me go and swap. Where the fuck's my stream deck? There it goes, the stream deck. See, the things are never around when you need them. But this right here is the camera that I use to like record most of my stream. Can you see that? Let me see if I can zoom in with this. Like that right there. That right there is the camera that you're seeing me the most out of. Like whenever I talk for this thing right here, like, and I sit in this scene like quite a lot these days, because, you know, I love the Just Chatting streams. And a lot of times, like, the Just Chatting streams are from here. And literally, that thing is like $100 like webcam. It's not the cheapest webcam, but it's literally like just a webcam. Just like, look at that thing. It's so tiny. And then this camera right here, the thing that I use it for, like, it's literally just for me, like, putting myself in the corner for a green screen. Or, and that's why I'm swapping to this right now, or for, you know, sitting right over there, which is kind of like why I wanted to swap towards that scene, so I can actually like use this camera in a more useful way, other than just making my green screen like really tiny like corner thing look really cool. So now I don't know. Fuck. Wow, I'm all the way zoomed out now. We'll figure that out later. We'll figure it out. Let me quickly deploy my whole filming rig to TennoCon to vlog a 16-second long clip. Yep, entirely. But the thing that was actually captured on this here, let me see if I can find that. I did manage to make a couple of videos on that. Let me see if I can. Michel Postma. I agree. Let me go and see 5 videos right here. Let me go all the way back. So that was like my very first like TennoCon stuff I filmed on that, which was this thing here and that thing here. Here, right there. Boom. So first, this thing right here. Let me pause this and then let me go and play this.
Stressful time at DE.
When I saw your face.
So this was fully captured on this thing right here, on this camera. So the funny thing is like, for my very first CenterCon, I was like, what do I need? I'm like, I need a really cool camera and I need some microphones. So like the thing that I brought was actually like a set here. Where is it? So I bought this thing here, which was like a Sennheiser like remote mic and like this receiver. So like basically you could like on the go like plug this in and be like, hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to a brand new video right here. We're on the go. I'm gonna walk around. I'm gonna speak into the mic and woo. But then I kind of forgot that if I have the mic, who's gonna hold the camera? So I completely forgot that, like, oh man, this is really cool, but I forgot I kind of need the cameraman if I want to use this thing right here. So I became the cameraman. I was like, hey, Cole, Defson, here's a microphone. Go do something to people on the con floor. I don't care what you do. Just, you know, grab the microphone, just go run around, and we'll just, like, do some fun stuff. I don't know. So that was pretty much my entire TennoCon content because I just handed this thing over. And, yeah. This wasn't the best setup for like that sort of location, but like, well, we did a different the year after, but like it was pretty damn cool because even though like the lighting was kind of bad,
if you didn't make it, you're a waste of life and goodbye.
This was really fun though, like seriously.
Clem or Darvo? Clem. Every time. Clem. Quick question. Okay. Which Warframe would you do things to?
And it's like, it's kind of...
I would have to say Mirage. Things would definitely get tricky.
Oh, yeah. Okay,
like, honestly,
okay,
man, like, back in the day when we were, like, super excited about Warframe, that was insane. But yeah, like, it was literally just like, okay, here, go and, like, talk to people.
There will be bloodshed, there will be boobs, and there will be...
But yeah, like, basically, we had no idea what we were doing. And then the other thing that I did with this was a Tenor Live or Feel thing. Which literally was like, I would just walk up to someone's like, hey, something's happening right now. The death stream. Jim, here. Just go and talk into the mic. Go say something. I'll follow you around. Because, yeah, back when Warframe was excited. When was that? 2017.
So go
this was when the Plains of Eidolon got revealed.
For, TennoCon. Yeah. Let's start with some of the people we know. Like, we can grab you, sir, ma'am.
Sir?
You, ma'am.
When was that? It doesn't exist.
Tell us
It's
your
all
name
fake
and your
news.
experience so far at TennoCon.
My name is Adelpha Celine, and I am having the best time here at TennoCon.
But yeah, like,
The
this was...
best time. Not just any time, the best time. Which is crazy, because...
This was all a hoax. I mean, honestly, like,
there's no big
it
deal.
was quite
It's a
fun
great
just to
time.
see how,
All right, well, thank
like,
you. Anything
how
else,
everyone was,
Fred?
like, engaging with each other. This was, like, the very first time I was in at, like, a big convention sort of thing.
Awesome. What about this guy over here? Who are you, and why did you come to TennoCon?
Oh, I'm nobody.
TennoCon was fake just like
Okay,
the Mars
let's go on
landing.
to somebody who's somebody.
Yeah.
No,
There's Nyx right there.
Francois 878, YouTuber, partner, douchebag, you know.
Francois, woo!
Oh, he listed it. It was his words, not mine.
Recently started streaming again, dude. Like, it's
Because
so
he
fun.
gave me
There
the
you have
link, bro,
Nyx
so
right
I
there.
people.
It's so cool seeing everyone back again. Like, seriously.
He said not really. What's up? Guys, can you tell me your name and why you came?
My real name or my
No.
Yeah, tell your real name, dude. Tell your real name film at the stream.
name's Nyx TV, streamer, partnered, and all that fun stuff. So what's up? What else did you ask?
But yeah, like basically, like the thing that I did was just like, okay, just like go and stand around like commentate and everything. While I was recording this shit from like the corner of the room, which is like kind of just like very fucking boring. But then like later on down the line here, we went around like talking to everyone. We're like, oh man, what do you think of the reveals and shit?
I have fishing now.
Just look at everyone being excited about Warframe. Like, dude.
So happy.
We're just looking for the spearfishing right now at this point. That's the biggest point, you know what I mean?
Absolutely. Dude, it's Umbra. As soon as I saw the sword, I was like, oh my god. I was trying to narrate. I don't know if you could hear, but oh my gosh. That is absurd. Truly amazing. They're showing it again.
Like, honestly, it was insane, like, how excited people were about this.
And you guys saw it on the beginning.
But yeah, anyway, like this went on for like quite a long time. But yeah, like those sort of things I actually film with this camera right here. And like for that sort of setup, when it comes down to like if you have someone to be a cameraman, like that was great. But then, basically what happened is I had that camera, like, it wasn't really great for vlogging, but then I discovered streaming. And for streaming, this thing is a killer machine. I want to have another one of these, or maybe a smaller one of these. But this thing is a streaming machine. Because, you know, some people like to, like, use, like, DSLRs or, like, something like this. And you have this thing where you can take out the battery here, and then you can, like, remove the battery compartment. Trust me, this is how it's supposed to go. And you can plug in like a power adapter into here, so it can run all the time, and then, you know, you can get an HDMI or a USB feed out of this, and you can run it as an improved webcam. Well, it kind of works, but it doesn't really work as well, because basically, like, what you find is that, like, this thing was never made to be a proper camera. This thing was made to, like, take a picture. So, like, take a picture, like, go open soon, like, don't stay on for too long. These things only have a recording time of 30 minutes. These things weren't meant to record for more than 30 minutes, and now we're gonna ask it to, like, stay on and continuously record for 3 hours or something at a time. This thing wasn't made for that, and you can definitely find that with, like, the fact that the adapters aren't really all that well made for it, the fact that, like, you know, the software and the what is it, the outputs aren't really in there, and this thing is even less made for that. Like, you can try, but this thing wasn't, like, intended for, like, a continuous recording use case. It's for, like, short little clips. If you're doing a little vlog, it's like, hey, what's up, you guys? Welcome back to the vlog. It's good to see you. Woo! This thing just isn't made. I tried streaming with this thing instead of, like, the webcam right here, and I can actually still install it. Like, all the wires are still there, but, like, it doesn't work because there is a delay on this, because this was not made to, like, live, like, capture video and send it through. So if we use this, which I've used a couple of streams ago, like 2 or 3 weeks ago, there is a, like, delay. When I speak, if I say something, it takes, like, a couple of seconds before, like, or, like, a couple of milliseconds, but there's enough for me to notice, and I don't like that. But yeah, when you finish the camera story, then you have to talk about a Nokia. You have to, absolutely. When we finish this camera story, we'll go over to the Nokia. On the camera, by the way. But yeah, so this thing is an absolutely streaming beast, and I would definitely recommend anyone that wants to have an absolute, like, killer of a, like, stream camera, get this thing, or something like this. Get a camcorder. Get a camcorder that has a full-size HDMI, that has, like power in, so you don't have to worry about adapters and all that sort of crap. And it's just fantastic. This thing actually, like, this thing actually hasn't, like, a runtime. This thing I've used over 2,000 hours. I think I'm over 2,200 hours on this thing right now, and, like, it's still counting, and I've never, ever had trouble with this. This is an absolute fucking machine. And, like, the difference between quality with that thing and this thing is just insane. And yeah, like, I've kind of been looking for, like, the step below this. So, like, this is the Sony FDR AX1, and there's, like, the Sony FDR AX100 or the AX55 or 53 or 33. Like, I'm kind of looking for, like, one of those to replace this camera with, because, like, this webcam, like, it's alright, but I don't know, man. It could be better. It could be better, like, especially when, like, when the light exposes right here, if I'm not wearing a hat or something, like, it really, like, tends to overexpose my face. I don't like it. So yeah, watch it self-destruct when you press one of the buttons that you've never pressed on the Sony. Holy shit. Yeah, so yeah. Anyway, when I came back from TennoCon, I decided to, like, try it on the camera. I bought this thing right here, which was great, but it didn't have a great, like, microphone, so I used that until I went to, like, TennoCon, and at TennoCon I bought this thing right here to, like, do vlogging, and for vlogging, this thing is great, and I was like, oh my god, I'm only using this camera, and I'm never using that camera. And then I came back home and started streaming, and I've always used that camera. I barely use this camera because vlogging hasn't really been a thing for a while. So it is really, with the tools you use, like, find the right use case. Because the tools can be fantastic and can be fantastically expensive, but you gotta find the right use case. That's the most important thing at all. So, now, to get back to the Nokia story. Actually, you know, let me leave one mic on. Alright. Is this thing still, like, set up properly? Because, like, I had it set up. Is this kind of, like, nicely in shot? Let me get my hat following wire here. If you guys are wondering what I'm doing, it's stuck behind the chair. There we go. Oh no, it's stuck behind the chair again. There we go. It's back now. Yay. Wires, dude. I fucking hate them. At the same time, I love it because, like, if it wasn't for wires, everything had to go wireless and we had to use batteries and shit. And honestly, I don't like all that battery stuff. I rather wish that we could just, you know, use things that didn't run out of juice. Especially when it's headphones and the like. So yeah, the Nokia. What is up with the Nokia right here? Really fun fact, actually. I was like I've been chilling on Mogama's Discord for like years now, and like last week someone actually posted this exact Nokia but in white. Like they were showing Mogama that they had this thing, and I was like, dude, this is my fucking chance. Let me see if I can let me see if I can find those pictures. I'm gonna have to go back to like I'm not sitting here because like I can't like open up the, but I want to show you the picture. I want to show you the goddamn picture. It's so good. It's so good. Robin says I love my Bluetooth headphones. I love my Bluetooth headphones, but I also love to listen to use wired for listening to Flex. Dude, I had Bluetooth headphones for a while, but like that was like years ago. It was like it was like JBL set. Like I don't think were like the greatest at all. But like the thing was, like you couldn't use them while you were charging them, and I consume a lot of content. Okay. I like to listen to like a lot of podcasts. I like to watch a lot of videos. I binge anime. So whenever like I would use these headphones, I would put them on and like every once in a while, like, which was way too often for me, I would put them on, I was like, doo-doo-doo. And it's like, it shut off because there was no battery. I had to wait for them to charge. Like, I fucking hated my life, man. I have never had that with wired headphones. And in this situation right here, there's no real reason where I could use, like, wireless headphones because what I'm using is a 6.3 millimeter. Like, this thing right here. I don't think they make, like, Bluetooth adapters for that, so... Oh, dude, the Sony's with a fantastic name, the Sony WH100 XM Freeze. Like, that just rolls to the tongue, dude. You got some Sony WH1000? God dang it, I don't know why I didn't name them like that. Now it is close to 200 because the successor does. They were really good though. They're really fucking good, I've heard. So, but yeah, like the Nokia. So, I was where was this? Like, I was just like chilling. And all of a sudden, I see someone post this thing right here. Let me see. All of a sudden, I see someone post... Fuck, I need to grab my Stream Deck. What do I do now? What do I do now? No, holy shit. I need to grab my Stream Deck and then go to this right here. So all of a sudden, someone posts this thing right here. And I'm like, holy shit, holy shit, holy shit. That is so cool. Because I have this thing right here. So I was like, yo, dude, nice phone, man. Like, I have not seen, like, I was actually speaking with a friend of mine, and, like, they were actually buying one because they wanted to get one as well, and, like, I was like, buy it, and then, like, someone else posted, I was like, fuck it, now more people are getting it. So why do I have this thing right here? The reason why I have this phone, I actually made a video about it, on the main channel right here, not too long ago. It's actually, like, my daily driver right here. So it's is this thing right here is why this Nokia is my best daily driver of 2021. So the reason why I'm using this phone right here as my daily driver is because I want to declutter my life sort of thing, and I've like it's also so much more useful. So let me explain this, okay? As I said, I like to binge content. I like to watch content. I'm very easily distracted, especially in these times where let's face it, like, my work is done here, my enjoyment is done here. Like, I game in here, I work here, I study here, I make videos here, I live stream here, I play games, I watch YouTube, like, I do everything here. So, like, there's not, like, a lot of difference between, like, what is work and what isn't work. So, like, I need to find a little bit of, like, that separation. And especially whenever, like, I can get my hands on my phone and I just start watching videos. Like, these platforms are so well made to, like, keep you watching and watching and watching. Especially once you get into, like, that YouTube rabbit hole of, like, 1.5 hour documentaries about shit you don't even know about, you don't even care about, but they're fascinating you nonetheless. Like, you're going down and you're, like, literally, like, your time is just running out. Because everyone is just, like, you know, you just get stuck. And there's no way to escape. So I need to have something that doesn't really distract me. And I've thought many times about, let me just turn off my phone. Let me just turn off my phone. If I am literally so encapsulated by watching Twitch, watching YouTube all the time, why don't I just, like, do away my phone and just, like, not be bothered? And I tried that. I have actually tried spending the weekends without my phone. I've tried spending, like, days without my phone. And I'm not one of these people that, like, misses their phone or something. Like, I actually think it's really wonderful whenever I just don't spend my time, like, engaging with my phone whenever I sit around. And there's a, like I'm sitting around at the party, which is, like, years ago, but, you know, when you're sitting around at the party and, like, literally, you know, you engage with people because, like, otherwise you're doing nothing. And then you're seeing other people who are just on their phone like this because, fuck it, you know, they're just like bored for a millisecond. They're like, fuck it, I'm gonna go on my phone. And they're like, it's just so interesting to see an entire world of people just be like this the whole fucking time. So you could do away with your phone. However, the reason you have your phone is so that you can get in touch with other people, and other people can get in touch with you. So if I'm gonna go out on my way to like go shopping, or I'm gonna go out on my way to like go traveling or something, and someone needs to call me, someone needs to reach me. Maybe in the middle of the night something happens, someone needs to call me, or I need to call someone. If I have turned on my phone and put my phone away because, oh my god, it's such a big distraction, then literally I have no way of getting in touch with people, and people have no way of getting in touch with me. Like, the thing that I would also do is fucking Discord and social media, man. Like, I would get spammed to death with, like, the notifications from Discord that I, at a certain point in time, always had my phone on silent. And the thing which I find is that pretty much everyone, right now, nowadays, tends to have their phone constantly on silent. And the thing is, like, what is the point of a phone then? If like your phone is always going to be on silent? Like the entire point of a phone was that you could have something that just lets you know when people are trying to contact you. That people can contact you wherever you are. But no, like now the point of a phone is that you have this thing that can ring, that people can ring you with, but it doesn't actually ring. You just like always like people miss it because, oh my god, my phone was on silent. And that kind of like push me through where it's like, dude, I need to find a solution in which I can still have a phone be a phone, but I don't have this thing be like distracting as fuck to me. I don't have this thing be like notification spamming me so that like I'm always having it like muted. I need to have something, and I need to have something that like can kind of like separate it to. And then I found this thing right here. I bought this. This thing is 20 fucking bucks. Like $20. It's so fucking cheap. It's a Nokia. It is like indestructible. It is like very lightweight. You can just like toss it around. I don't care if this breaks. There's nothing important on here. It is just a phone with like the numbers of the people that I care about the most. People that I care about that I think are like, that I think I want them to contact me, sort of thing. Like the people that I would wake up for in the middle of the night, they have my phone number. They can call me on this. Everyone else can't call me on this because there's nothing like Skype or WhatsApp or like Discord or whatever thing there's on here. There's no tweets that can go through here. This thing is just always on like the loudest fucking setting, and I can always be called on this. And it's literally something which I have on day and night. I don't have to charge. Like literally the last time I charged is like a week ago or something. Like I never ever fucking charge this thing. And if it ever rains, if it ever like, you know, breaks or something, I don't care because it's 20 bucks and I have a new one. Like, this thing is so freeing in a sense, because I just take this with me. I'm gonna go out for a run. I would never take my smartphone with me on a run because, oh my god, what if it rains? What if it breaks? What if I fall? What if it breaks, you know? This thing, I don't care. And like, seriously, I really fucking love it because of this thing that I actually find more freedom with this because I can just take this around with me. I don't have to worry about it. And yeah, like I have this phone here, and if I do decide to like go out and watch a bunch of like anime or a bunch of YouTube videos and the battery of my phone dies, guess what? This phone's battery is not gonna die because it's not connected to the thing. But like seriously, I really love it. And you get to play the Snake game, but it's not as good as the old Snake game. I mean, like, it is still fine. And like the thing is, which I found actually, is that people, like the moment I got this phone, people were like, what the fuck is that shit? And people have always been fucking interested. Like even this dude. Villager, I would have bet you if I had the newest iPhone 13 right here, and I spent over like 2,000 bucks or something to get it, you wouldn't even have noticed that shit. You would have just been like, oh, there's just an iPhone or something. Theirs is a $20 Nokia, and people just say like, dude, what the fuck do you have? What is this thing? And like, people are interested, and they're like, oh my god, you have a Nokia, you can play Snake on it. Guess what? There's Snake on every single fucking phone out there. You can just download the app, but people just don't like to play that. But here, it's like, oh my god, Snake. So, I love it. So yeah. I wish I could do the same, though my girlfriend lives 10,000 kilometers away, so I pretty much live through my phone. But this Nokia Snake was the shit. It absolutely was, dude. It absolutely was. I actually tried to go back to like one of the old Nokias, but basically like they're also like a little less reliable like than the good old days. Like this right here, let's see, where was that? Because like basically I went for this in this video right here. Let me see if I can find the old Nokia that I compare to it. Let's see, right here. So this right here was didn't really have color. Like this right here is a Nokia I've tried to use like before I got this thing, and I tried to use that, but like basically like you have reception falling out quite a bunch of times. Like the battery life isn't as good anymore. Now those are just things you took for granted back in the day, but nowadays you just notice like that isn't really the thing that we live by anymore. So yeah, I really like it, and that's why I have it. So yeah. And yeah, like I'm still trying to figure out the kinks. Like the thing which I find right now is that I've also tried to use this thing here, which you might have also seen the video of. This is an iPod Mini, which I upgraded to have over like 100 gigabytes of storage. I could even throw more into this, but like I'm over 120 right now, and I'm quite good. I haven't filled this up yet. I have really enjoyed this. I recently went on vacation and I only took these two things, which, first of all, their size is so much smaller. Secondly, they're like funny colors. I like the colors. Like, it's not like the standard like smartphone like black or white or silver color. And basically like it provided me with like being able to ring people and listening to music and not being distracted. I really liked it, but I do feel like I really miss video. I love my YouTube videos. I love my anime series. I love my series in general. I really like to watch video. And as much as I also like to listen to podcasts and listen to music, I also miss like video and stuff. So like I'm trying to see like what if I can find something, maybe turn an old phone into like a super iPod sort of thing, or maybe find something else which I could turn into like kind of like an offline media consumption machine. Because it's not necessarily that I'm like afraid of the internet, because I am part of the internet. Like I stream on the internet. Like that's literally what I do. But what I do find is that the internet is really disrespectful with your time, because basically what you find is that iPod Touch. I actually do have that. Where the fuck is that? Here it is. Here is the iPod Touch. Yeah, here's the iPod Touch, man. The problem with the iPod Touch though, like this iPod Touch, like this style of iPod Touch, is that like you can't mod it. So this thing right here, this iPod Mini, used to have 4 GB of like memory, and I upgraded it to like 120 something, and it can go up to like 200 or 500 or so. This thing right here, 32 gigs of storage, and like you can't upgrade it, and like even like you can't do a battery replacement on this. You can't like do a like I think the headphone jack in this one is a little bit borked, but like I can't fix it because this thing right here is kind of like all sealed up. It's not really like, it's pretty much an Apple. So yeah, I used to have a 5th gen. Like these things were like the absolute shit, man. Yeah, like you can't really upgrade them, and that's unfortunate. So the thing which I'm thinking about right now is that right here I have like an old Samsung S4, which honestly was a great phone at the time, dude. Like I think that this phone nowadays still really well holds up like today. Like it looks really cool. I'm kind of like gonna try and see like maybe I can put like Lineage OS or something on there, some like new OS, strip down all the things which I don't need, and just use this as like with an SD card. Maybe I have 1 terabyte SD card in here or something, and I just load it up with like videos and like movies and series and music which I want to see and watch. Because to me, like the problem isn't necessarily like being online all the time. It's just that it's actually kind of something that I also want to talk about. You know what? Let's just go sit down on the couch because I kind of want to talk about this. Not that we've been talking about this for like the entire time, but hey. I just want to have an excuse. Sit on this couch because honestly, like I haven't set it up so I can just sit in the chair all the time, because like that's kind of like useless, right? That's a decent idea too, especially getting our light and OS on there. Yeah, dude, honestly, I'm really curious about like what is it? I might actually make a video about this. But I'm really curious about Lineage OS, because they say that the latest build of Lineage runs Android 11. Android 11 on a fucking Samsung S4. Can you imagine that? Can you fucking imagine that? But yeah, the thing without the bloatware and everything, like the only thing I needed to do is just like watch some videos and listen to some music. That's all I needed to do. But yeah, let me get a drink first, and then we'll talk about it. So yeah, the deal that I have when it comes to like these things, especially when it comes to like these like why I want to have this on like an offline place, is there's a couple of things to it. First of all, I think the most important thing is like we're more and more moving towards like a free to play, free to use like economy model. When you look at like Twitch, when you look at YouTube, when you look at Warframe, when you look at Apex Legends, when you look at Halo Infinite, when you look at like a lot of games and a lot of services have become free to use, because what we found very cleverly is that, hey, you know, if we offer you something for free, you're gonna be like, holy shit, dude, that's so cool, let me use it, especially if it's good. So for instance, Genshin Impact looks really fucking good. If you just like boot it up, it looks like a Breath of the Wild, and it's like absolutely free. Breath of the Wild, $60. This thing free. It's like, dude, that's $60 freer than free. So the $60 freer than like $60. It's like, dude, I want to fucking get that. And like you'll find out with like a lot of things. Warframe is very convincing. You see that with like Facebook and Twitter. Like they were very good, and YouTube and Twitch too. Like there's very good decent services out there that are being offered to you for absolutely nothing. And honestly, like, it's pretty insane. Like, the moment that was brought out, no one knew what the consequences were. So people were like, oh my god, it's so free. And then we discovered that, like, your data is being used. And now we've kind of gotten to a point where this is so much a standard that, you know, it's whatever, right? I still think it's a bit of a problem when you see how much data is being used, but, like, that's not really my main issue. The main thing is that this economy of, like, free to use, free to play sort of thing, the entire idea is that, like, unlike with things that you pay for, you're not like the end product, or like, you're not the end thing sort of thing. If I want to sell you something, let's say that I want to sell you on a stream, okay? Let's say that the goal of my stream was to sell you this stream before you've even seen it. So in order for you to watch a stream, I would have to say every single time that I stream, you gotta pay $1, right? You gotta pay $1 if you want to watch the stream. Then my goal would be to, like, first of all, I try and rate you and sell it, like sell you, and like, oh, you know, it's just $1 for a stream, right? Which is already a pretty hard thing to do. Like, the thing with free to play or free to use is that you can just, like, browse and discover and be like, oh man, like, it doesn't really cost me anything. You can just freely explore. And you don't really have that risk in, like, investing into something, because you'll just check it out. If you don't like it, who the fuck cares? You'll just move on. But let's say that I sold you for the first initial time, like, you know, spend $1, watch a stream. Then I would want your experience on this stream to be the most amazing experience you've ever had. I want you to just be blown away and just be like, holy shit, I got that experience for $1? Holy shit, I want to do that again tomorrow. Like, that's what I want it to be. Like, my main goal at that point in time, the moment I'm selling you something, is like the most, like, customer satisfaction. I want you to be as happy as possible with the product that you've bought, because then hopefully you'll buy it again, or... Holy shit, thank you. Thank you, Robin, for those bits. I appreciate it. Cheer 24, you convinced me over on my last bits. Damn it, Twitch! Dude, I appreciate it, man. But yeah, like, the thing is, like, the moment I try to sell you something, like, my end goal is your satisfaction. Because if I don't satisfy you, someone else will. And you'll buy someone else's stream for $1. However, the moment that it's, like, free to use, like, you'll find that the exploration is a lot easier. I don't really have to convince you to, like, oh man, spend $1 to watch my stream. No, I just said, like, hey dude, check out the stream. It's free. You can just, like, try it out for free. Same thing with a game. Hey dude, just check out a game. It's free. What you gonna say? Hey dude, just check out Facebook. It's free. Hey dude, check out this YouTube video. It's free. And the thing with free is that, like, it's hard to argue against. You can just check it out. However, that doesn't mean that my end goal is your satisfaction, because what it actually turns into is my end goal is retention and getting people to pay, and then your satisfaction. So, like, that's not necessarily what it comes to, like, my goal with streaming, even though, like, you could argue that maybe in the long term it is. I like to believe that it's not necessarily, because the thing to me is that I much rather have that, I really enjoy, like, the interactions here on Twitch. And I'd much rather have that, like, I have a lot more, like, fun interactions here than that I, like, straight go for the $1. Like, I've seen a lot of people just, like, have tactics in which they, like, very smartly can go for, like, making a lot of money out of Twitch. And I don't know, like, it just doesn't really appeal to me. Like, I'd like to do things my way. I like to do things the way that I think are done well. And, like, there's definitely been things to which people will say, like, man, you're really, like, shooting yourself in the foot here. And I don't care. Because, like, to me, it's not about, like, making the most money out of this. To me, it's, like, having the most fun. But, like, if you look at something like Warframe, if you look at something like Apex Legends, if you look at something like Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, like, everything that's, like, kind of free to play that has a business model behind it, their goal is, first of all, engagement. Because what you'll find in these free-to-play models, or these free-to-use models, is that these free-to-use models, if they're not using data, they're using, like, the whale model, where this is mostly used in games, where if you are playing a game that is free-to-play, you're going to have microtransactions. And the thing with microtransactions is a lot of times it's kind of like ads. Like, you're wondering, like, how are they going to work, right? Because, like, I barely buy anything. And, like, some people, like, really feel like, I barely buy anything, but they spend, like, $20 every day. But there's also people that literally barely buy anything. I barely bought anything in Warframe until, like, I started, like, doing, like, YouTube and stuff. I never bought anything in Apex. I played Apex for absolutely free. I never bought anything in Halo Infinite. I played that for absolutely free, and I will probably continue to play that for absolutely free, because I don't really spend money on games. Not, like, in microtransactions way, because I don't like microtransactions. However, what you have for, like, the 10 different versions of me and you that don't really spend a lot of money, you'll have, like, 1 or 2 people that will spend a fuck ton of money. You'll have people that will be spending hundreds of dollars every single month on that game for the microtransactions, for just the cosmetics, for the things that they just want to buy, or just because they've become compelled into it. And that is something that's what they call whales, and these whales really keep the game going. So these games are kind of designed to, like, have these people making it be very tempting for people that could potentially spend a lot of money to, like, keep the entire game afloat. But in order to have that, you need to have an active game, because like there will be a certain percentage of whales, there will be a certain percentage of people that will have a lot of money to spend, that will be willing to spend that, but they'll only find your game if your game or your website, they'll only find your website or your stream or your YouTube video or whatever, they'll only find it if it's like, if it's got some buzz going around it. If there's no one watching it, the chance of them finding it is like 0, right? Or like maybe 1%. So the thing is, first of all, they want to have engagement. They want to have as many people to like engage with the platform, engage with the game, engage with like the piece of content for as long as possible, so that you have the higher chance of being like visible. Yo, Spinosh, how's it going, man? Also, Predator, what's up, dude? How's it going, man? How to check Facebook when it's down. Dude, Facebook, WhatsApp, and Instagram are down. It's absolutely wonderful, man. The world is being freed as we speak at this point in time. It's fantastic. Enjoy your newfound freedom, everyone. Enjoy your newfound freedom. So, yeah. But yeah, the title stream would indicate that you wanted to talk about Halo Infinite, yet you haven't in all this time. Villager, that's called, like, getting, like, a clickbait and then filling it up towards the end, because that boosts engagement. Actually, that is not entirely what I intended at all. The thing that I actually wanted to do was just, like, you know, talk about that at some point in time, but I also just love to go somewhere else. Let's see. Hi, Mercedes. Can you put a song from my country? I believe you will love this. Unfortunately, we don't do song requests here, dude. I would really, like, we used to do that just back in the day, like, a really long time ago. I fucking love that. Like, seriously, there's a Discord, there's, like, a music tab. If you can throw it in there, I would love to check it out. But the thing is, like, with Twitch and, like, the DMCA stuff, I don't want to risk it. I already, like, the entire playlist that you hear here in the back right now is all Creative Commons. Like, I have, like, Creative Commons licenses for all of these, and still, like, sometimes I'm getting scared with, like, playing them. Like, the thing is, like, the DMCA has been hitting Twitch hard. Twitch recently did like another, like, they signed another deal with like the American music bond or something, making it even easier for like these music companies to just like copy strike you off of Twitch. And I don't really like, as much as I would love to hear everyone's like style of music, I don't want to risk it, right? Like, you may have a song which is like completely copyright free, or maybe not. Like, a lot of times, like good songs aren't copyright free because people put a lot of time and effort into like making them, so like they don't really tend to like give them out for free. But even if they do, like, the thing is, like, I can't know until like a certain point, until like basically like it's too late. Because even if the song is copyright free, like, they take, for instance, like a brilliant artist called DJ Quads made so many good songs for like so many people to use like in their videos, and even said it's totally fine, go ahead and use them. People use them till they're deaf. Like, basically it started with Casey, I think, and then like everyone started using them. It's fantastic. But then basically like he got some claims where like the people that gave him his samples, and they were like, you're totally fine using these samples weren't cleared, and he got in trouble. Well, I don't know if he got in trouble, but basically the music that we used to use like is not something that we can use anymore. So even if you know that this is fine, it may not be fine. So I need to have a license for the things to play. I know it sucks, but that's the way that Twitch is right now. I wish it would be different. I really love the days in which I can just like have a song request out there and we can just like listen to it. It was fantastic, but that's just the way it is. So exclamation mark Discord, go to like the music tab, throw it in there. I'll listen to it after the stream, and I'll like let you know what I think, because honestly, I love listening to like what you guys listen to. Unfortunately, I can't do that on stream anymore. I'm still like kind of afraid with trailers. If I ever get like a partner manager or something that I can speak to with Twitch and get like a one-on-one back and forth, I'm like, hey dude, like, what's okay to use, what's not okay to use, can I listen to this, can I listen to that, can you like let me know in advance where this thing's fine? If I can run that by it, or like be like, hey man, I didn't know, like, I'll be more like happy to do that. But right now I have zero contact with Twitch, so if I get screwed by some algorithm, I get screwed by an algorithm, that's it. So that's, I hope you can understand that. I you know, as much as I want to listen to it, I can't risk it. So yeah, DMCA is not gonna let him. Yeah, Jen, what's up, man? How's it going, dude? So yeah, that's why I didn't load any comments. I wanted to check for like an hour or two ago. Yeah, Instagram, WhatsApp, and Facebook are all down. I don't know, it's a worldwide thing. It must be pretty big, actually. Let's see, Omega Weapon followage, 9 months ago. Hell yeah. Didn't you like reset it back then? Wasn't that like a meme where you guys were like, oh, let's go and reset the follow count? Because I believe you've been following for longer. I know you've been following for longer. Anyway, so yeah, what was I talking about? Oh yeah. So, I was like, so did Steph. A lot of you guys did, man. A lot of you guys did do that. So yeah, like, the thing that we were talking about was, basically it all came down to like, what we were talking about was I want to like find a device in which I can like watch videos or streams, watch videos or music, or like just watch my entertainment downloaded on the device. I don't want to I don't want to have like a smartphone with YouTube on it, or a smartphone with Twitch on it, or like watch it all online, because I get distracted so much, right? It is something where like I'll go down these rabbit holes of like watching streamer after streamer after streamer, or watching video after video after video, going into these deep rabbit holes of like hour-long documentaries and getting no shit done, which seriously is like it's a really tempting thing, especially when like your relaxing plays and your work plays have all mingled to be the same over the past 2 years. So, and the reason why I want to do this is not necessarily because I'm too afraid of like the online. I've grown up with the internet, not because I'm too afraid of like the data stuff, which is still like pretty scary if you see that, but like it's whatever right now. The thing that I have the most is that like you're fighting like against these algorithms that are designed to keep you on there, because every single free to play thing, every single free to use thing is designed to keep you like engaged for as long as possible, so that like the longer you'll be around, the higher the numbers of engagement are, the higher the chances that whales will come in and spend, or the higher the chances that like more people will come in and they can harvest data. So either like if you're using this free to play thing or free to use thing, they want to keep you like engaged for as long as possible, so you can either see the most ads and like they can get more data off you, or like you can be engaged for as long as possible, and then like on like, you know, other people can come in that will pay for like the services sort of thing. So that's the thing. First goal is engagement. Second goal, make money off you. Third goal, entertain you. And that's the thing. It's like if you've been on YouTube or Twitch for a while and like you've been around outside the stream or outside of my videos, or maybe my videos or my streams are part of you for this, where like you've just been around and like, oh my god, this is so cool, this is fantastic, oh man, like there are pieces of content where you're just super excited and super stoked for seeing, and all of a sudden you just kind of like run out of like your favorite creators or like your favorite stuff or the things that you have seen, like, and now you're just like kind of like browsing like, oh yeah, that seems kind of interesting, you're kind of like watching that, but you don't really care. And like that is something that like these platforms will send you into, and it's like these things are designed for that, right? Like you got to realize like there is like gambling science behind this, there is psychology behind this. These things are made for this. Also, Mega Weapon, thank you so much for that Prime subscription. I appreciate it. What's a Dutch party without bitterballen? A worst case scenario. Holy shit, dude! Oh man, like criminally few people in this chat will get how good of a joke that is. I love it. I love it. So yeah. Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp are down worldwide, it seems. Yes, it is. The liberation of the masses. That's what we call it. But yeah, so the thing is that, like, not only am I in a situation where it's like, where I'm in this place where, you know, my work and my relaxation place are kind of like the same. So if I need to work, I'm also in the place where I relax. So it's like, it's really tempting to just like, you know, watch another video. But I also have these algorithms working against me, which are just like trying to keep me watching and trying to keep me like off of my work. So I would love to have something where it's like, hey, I have this thing, I can just play a video, and it's just a file directory. How like convincing can a file directory be, right? And like I'm kind of thinking like maybe like once a week I'll download all the YouTube videos I want to see, I'll download like all the Twitch streams I want to see, all the podcasts, all the music I want to listen to. I'll throw it on the device for that entire week. That device will contain all the entertainment I can consume that week. Nothing more, nothing less, or like maybe less, but like nothing more. And then like maybe that will be different. I don't know if that will be good. It's still going to be an experiment, like just in the same way that the iPod was an experiment, and like I think it's kind of successful, but I feel like I'm missing something, and I just want to like play around with that. So yeah, that is kind of like the idea behind that, where I kind of want to like try an offline device. And like the thing also is another point. This is kind of like a minor point, but also something which I think is rather important. Let's see. That's why my girlfriend wasn't replying. It's not you, man. It is Facebook. Like, it's actually Facebook or WhatsApp or Instagram that's down. So don't worry about it, man. Don't worry. Maybe she's worrying now. See, if you had a Nokia, you could text her. If you had a Nokia, you could call her. Maybe you can still call her with your smartphone if you know how that works. WhatsApp is down too. Yep, it is. It is. But yeah, like, another point, the reason why I want to have things offline is, like, recently I was talking with a friend of mine about Joji, and it's always so fun. Anyone here know Joji from before he was Joji? Or actually, anyone not know Joji from before he was Joji? Because, like, seriously, like, also, I just gotta bounce someone right here real quickly. Bada bing, bada boom. But yeah. She lives in damn Bolivia. Holy shit, dude! Would cost me $10 a minute to call her. Skype her. Actually, there are cell phone plans in Holland. I don't know if they're in other countries, but there are like really decent cell phone plans, or not cell phone, like mainline plans in Holland, where you can like have international free calling. Like you have like basically like, you know how little people actually have like a landline anymore? Like a landline used to be like the basic way to call anyone, and now like landlines are dying. And basically like if you go to like your telecom provider, landline deals are insane because they just get bundled in with shit, right? They just get bundled in with internet, they just get bundled in with whatever because, like, nobody cares. But because of that, like, you have these deals where it's, like, unlimited calling on, like, your landline, which, like, back in the day would have been insane. People would have, like, you know, that would have been gold. But, like, apparently it's also unlimited calling to, like, foreign countries. And, like, the moment I learned of that, like, dude, that shit is insane. That shit is crazy. So, yeah, that might be, that might be interesting. Skype her, TeamSpeak her, TeamSpeak a Discorder, take your flight. I look away for 1 second. God damn it, Rahab, you weren't on point. Roger Wilco, her worst mod ever. she's at work nowadays. Now anyway, so calling wouldn't be an option. Just be patient, man. Just be patient. No, perhaps see you, man, for like doing the long distance stuff, because like long distance relationships can be like quite rough. So yeah, especially over COVID and such. I really hope that like traveling, especially like these longer distances, I feel in Europe it's relaxing a little bit. Like right now within countries all around the world, it's kind of relaxing like quite a bit, but still the travel between countries can be a massive pain, and I cannot wait for that to open up fully again. So yeah. 6-hour difference between us Dutchies. Oh my god, dude. 6-hour difference is like not like a small thing, dude. I know that because like a lot of like the industry like is basically in the US when it comes to like video games and when it comes to like YouTube and such. So like I know that so much. Oh my god, the time difference is insane. So yeah. Anyway, what were we talking about? Oh yeah, so like y'all know like Joji, like we all know that Joji used to be Filthy Frank before Joji. And the really fun thing is like some people don't know that. So I was speaking with someone recently who was like, oh yeah, I really like Joji. I'm like, you know Joji before he was Joji? He's like, no. I'm like, oh, you know, I get excited about that because you can just like link them in and like, oh, you can take them all the way down the rabbit hole. It's fantastic. But the thing is, like, a lot of, like George's videos just got deleted. And a lot of, like, the classics, like, the cake trilogy is gone from YouTube. Some content cobs are gone from YouTube. Like, YouTube is striking down good content because, I don't know, they hate creators or something. And it's, like, it's really, really fucking sad. Like, a couple of years ago, or not, last year, basically, Leafy's entire channel got deleted. Not really that I cared about Leafy all that much, because back in the day, I have to say, I really didn't like his content all that much. I really didn't care for it, but still, it's like, if you were a Leafy fan, like, you just lost all that content. And the thing to me is, like, I really like some of the classics from, like, Filthy Frank. I really like some of the classics from, like, Ian. Like, there are so many really good videos on YouTube, which I would love to see again, and basically they're deleted, and there are ways to find them back. Odyssey is something, Life Leak or something. Like, there are always ways to, like, get it back. People will back it up somewhere. But a lot of times, like, if you're unlucky, like, you can not have the highest quality anymore, or it's like it's not the perfect version. And also you have these things where, like, in Europe, YouTube has this really dumb thing where you have to show, like, your ID if you want to watch a age-restricted YouTube video. Like, for fuck's sake, that's the bloody internet, dude. The internet was supposed to be, as far as I remember, right, when I grew up with the internet, right, the entire thing of the internet was you would use anonymized usernames like we're using right now. Like, Robin Like a Boss, like, I don't think your legal name on your ID, on your driver's license is Robin Like a Boss. I don't think that Rahab's name on his driver's license is Rahab on his driver's license. I don't think the Omega Weapon has the Omega Weapon on his driver's license. I actually know that for a fact because I know what's actually on the Omega Weapon's driver's license. It's the Amprex guy. Unless that's a really old name. If anyone still remembers that, holy shit, you've been around for a long time. But yeah, like, the thing is that the entire point of the internet was that, like, no one knew who you were. And that was the entire thing. Like, everyone would have, like, like, randomized usernames. People would just be kind of, like, posting to message boards or playing video games. But these video games weren't all that, like, engaging. Like, basically, like, what you'd find is if you're playing Halo Infinite, if you're playing, if you're playing Apex, if you're playing, like, also Warframe or something, like, you might at most get in a clan with someone, just, like, type with them. Getting in a Skype group was insane. Like, that was, like, so many levels, like, removed from, like, what you normally do. But even then, you would never, like, see each other or, like, know each other's first names or, like, know each other's faces. That the entire thing was, like, people were just kind of, like, the entire thing was, like, you were never expected to be yourself there. You were never expected to, like, talk about how good you were having a life or, like, how fantastic you were going or post status updates or whatever because you were just playing a game together or you were just arguing together or whatever. And now, it seems like people are taking this shit so much serious that's to a point where, like, oh my god, Elon Musk can get sued because he posted something on Twitter and people took that as a fact. It's like, dude, why would you take anything that's said on the internet as a fucking fact? It's the internet, for God's sake, dude. It's like Twitter is like the most memey fucking shithole on the planet. It's supposed to be the memey fucking shithole on the planet where you're like post 6 different accounts and you start interacting with each other. It's like, dude, that's the entire point. But it feels like people are taking this shit so fucking seriously. Where it's like, oh man, but it's the internet. It's like you gotta use your real name. It's like, fuck that shit, dude. Like if you're not making money on the internet sort of thing, if you're not like being a content creator or shit, dude, never use your real name. What the fuck does an app need to know your phone number for? What the fuck does an app need to know your ID for? There's like, no. The entire thing is like you just create an account, you get banned, you go and use another account. Like that's the point of the internet. So it's like, it's so dumb to me. Like I can't get it across my fucking mind that someone would think it's a good idea to like, if you want to watch a video on YouTube, you would have to ID yourself. Get the fuck out of here. So like, yeah, like that's something where I was like, I'd rather download it at that point, and so I can watch it at any point at any time I like without having to fucking ID myself on a fucking YouTube website. It's like, it's an internet website, for God's sake. The internet is supposed to be, you're not supposed to know who anyone is. You're not supposed to know whether it's true or not. Like, it's not supposed to be something where you go for a factual reference. It's not supposed to be something where you go and like check whether your theory about the world is right. No, you go there to fucking shitpost, to fucking troll, and to fucking have a good time while you're playing games with like people you will never see again in your entire life. That is the internet. And like people are trying to like appropriate it in the sense of like, oh my god, but like this thing is misinformation. Like, dude, if you're surprised by misinformation on the goddamn internet, like holy shit, you're not supposed to be on here, dude. Anyway, don't forget the porn as well. Like, dude, can you imagine if you have to ID yourself for like a fucking porn site? Get the fuck out of here. Holy shit. So yeah. Man. Robin says long distance sucks. Her country has been in international lockdown since the start of COVID, so just waiting for that to ease up. She's fully faxed, so that's not a problem. That's good to hear, man. But if you meet a girl and she feels like the one, I won't back down for a bit of distance, dude. Like I really think that's amazing, dude. That's fantastic, and like keep it up. Like that makes it even better, man. So yeah, hold on. Let me see if I can like catch up with chat. Like this is kind of like going fast here. And like I'm not used to this thing here. So yeah. Let's see. Emprex is love. I have 4 years long distance relationship. I actually only 650 kilometers, but it's too far to drive every weekend, so it was like pretty much only once a month. 4 years later, we're married, and that 4 years later we married, and that was 11 years ago. Holy shit, dude! Oh my god, that is so cool to hear, man. That is so fucking cool to hear. And then like literally the internet, like literally the follow-up comments are like, the internet is a lie, and like don't forget the porn. Oh my god, I really fucking love how like wild this chat is. Like one is like a really wholesome comment, and the other one and like a really wholesome thing about long distance relationship, and there's like don't forget about the porn. It's like holy shit, where are we going, dude? I love that though. I really fucking love that. So yeah, Rahab says, YouTube demanded my credit card details to verify the age of an account that was made 12 years ago. So unless I made it when I was 1, it's definitely of age. Dude, like, okay, so this is my thing, right? I think that the biggest problem is that, like, people are treating the internet as though it's, like, something that it is not. People are treating it as though it's, like, a factual, like, edited source. It is not. Like, there can be factual edited pages, but you should not assume that the internet is a factual edited thing where like people went over it and actually posted things that they referenced to be true. You should always go out with the assumption that what you find is going to be false, is going to be fake, is going to be like absolutely like trolling you for like in 10 different ways that you don't even understand, and you're going to have to assume that it's just like someone trying to like make a laugh out of you. Like that's the entire thing of the internet. Don't assume something is real. Just like similarly, it's like don't assume that all the content that's made out here is made entirely to be safe for your children. It's like the internet is not for kids. Like the entire thing that I think people misunderstand, and this is like I think like a big problem, or like not a big problem, but this is where like I think there's a big disconnect between like the people that use the internet and the people that came to use the internet. It's like people that grew up with the internet, or like the early days of the internet. It's basically like it was a Wild West. We didn't know what it was, so because of that, like what you find is like you treat it as though it's the world. It's like if you're going out into the world, you're not just gonna like wander out into the jungle, and you're just like not just gonna like walk in there and like be like, oh, this is gonna be very well paved. The fruit, like the streets are gonna be paved for me. Everything is gonna be totally finely laid out, and everyone's gonna meet. It's gonna be friendly to me. All the animals I'm gonna meet are gonna be friendly to me. I should pet them, and it will never hurt me because they could not. That's not supposed to happen. It's like, no, you're gonna go and like trample in there, and it's like there's gonna be some horrible things to happen to you. You will run around videos that like are just like goatsy, and like some dude is like spreading his asshole open to such a degree that you're kind of like disgusted, but you're also like amazed, and you're also just like kind of like staring at and wonder like, how the fuck does someone do that? And there are so many fucking shock videos out there, so many fucking shock websites out there that you're gonna be scored 10 times over by the time that you actually reach the age that you were supposed to see that. But that's the internet for you. It's like the wild world. It's the open world out there. It's unfiltered. It's uncensored. It's absolutely insane. But you can go out there and you can explore, and that can be your choice if you want to. But it is not like a television station. It is not like a book, which has been referenced, which has been like gone over by editors to like be a safe and like approachable thing. That is not the internet. There surely are sites out there that are like that, but that is not the entire internet. So don't fucking expect it to be that. And that is something which I think is like the big difference. Like I think a lot of us have grown up with the internet like being kind of like that. You kind of just went on there, not because like it was everyone did it, but because, you know, you kind of had a computer around the house and was like, well, let me just go try it. Like maybe you had like a very early smartphone and people weren't on their phones all the time, so you were kind of like checking out this internet thing, and like it wasn't really cool to be on the internet. Maybe like it was cool to like play some like online games as that kind of came around the moment like you were growing up, but at the same time it was still kind of like a niche thing. People were mostly still doing like Pokemon cards or like Game Boys or shit, or Nintendo DS's. Like that was the most like wireless thing you'd do. And then like, you know, you'd kind of go around, you'd find forums, you'd find like all this sort of shit. You'd find this YouTube thing or this Twitch thing, Justin TV, and be like, what the fuck is this shit? And oh, this is pretty cool. But like still, like you were kind of like exploring this on your own accord, and you're kind of like, you know, let me set a foot here. Oh my god, that was kind of weird. Let me just step out of here, right? And you were exploring this bit by bit. But what you're finding now is that people are just like expecting this to be like cable television. You turn it on and you find something you like. And if it's something you don't like, you complain. It's like, no, you're not going to complain. Just in the same way that you can't complain to the manager of the North Pole when a polar bear like eats you to death. Like you can't complain. Like you can go into like, you know, like a children's animal farm sort of thing, and you can go and complain to the manager of the animal farm when like, you know, a goose bites your kid. Though 9 out of 10 times it was probably your fault for like not watching your kid. But like you can do that because that's like a monitored controlled environment. That's not what the internet is, and that's also not what the internet is supposed to be. It's not supposed to be a monitored and controlled environment. But people are treating it like that because they think it's like that. They're like, oh my god, it's just like turning on the TV. It's not like turning on the TV. Don't put your kids in front of the internet. Don't ruin the internet for people that just like, you know, just because you don't know how to control this thing. It's absolutely insane. But yeah, anyway, let me not go and rant on too much about that. And let me catch up here. Holy shit, I should actually use them. Let me go get a mouse. Let me go get a mouse because this is ridiculous. It's like they've gone out of the way to like make that scroll bar as like tiny and like inaccessible as possible. It's like, remember like Windows 95 when you had like really big scroll bars and shit? It's like, yeah, YouTube, like Twitch doesn't really have that. So then if you're like trying to use that with like a trackpad, it's really fucking bad. So yeah, let me catch up to where I was. Let's see, where was I? Jin says, why the hell do I need to put my actual name on the internet? Look at Xbox. There's an option to share your name with others online. Yeah, dude, like on the Xbox, like, okay, so these are things that are crazy. Why you would use your real name? It's like Xbox. Why the hell would you use your Xbox, like your real name on Xbox? It's like, yo, dude, I want to go out in like like an Xbox Live lobby and be like, dude, I fucked your mom, and then like, you know, actually like, you know, just show my real name when I say that, or actually like just figure out the real name of the other person so you can actually go ahead and fuck their mom. Holy shit, dude! Actually, Xbox Live can be so much fun. Maybe this is the reason why the Xbox executives did it, so they can actually like know who the fuck these people are, so they can actually go ahead and go through with the thing. But yeah, like also Facebook streaming, right? Facebook gaming. Like there's this Facebook live streaming competitor to Twitch, which is down right now. So all of you Facebook people out there trying to stream to your platform, oh man, dude, I am feeling so bad for you, dude. Holy shit. You went out there to the Zuckerberg's platform, you sold all your data, you went out to Facebook, you've lost all your coolness because the only like crowd you have is like, you know, people over 60 playing Farmville. I don't know how that's working out for you. Maybe it's paying you a lot of money, you know. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but at least this platform is up. But anyway, like if you want to use Facebook Gaming, right? If you want to watch anything on there, if you want to stream on there, you gotta use like Facebook's like use your real name. Like, dude, can you imagine using your real name on a fucking like internet like streaming servers? Like, dude, like, I mean, like, come on. It's like I don't want to like have everyone be forced to just like have to use their real name like to follow people, to like, you know, be very easily searched up and like doxed and shit. Like, it is like, come on, like, dude, like, that is so not well thought out. Like, seriously, it is so weird. I remember some articles in the UK want to make it so if you want to watch porn in the UK, you would have to ID yourself. I know that, like, I still know that there's like people trying to like ban porn on the internet. I'm like, dude, what's the problem, dude? It's like, if you don't want to watch it, don't watch it. Like, that's my, like, I don't like it when people want to restrict shit. It's like, if it's something that doesn't hurt you, like, people watching porn, it's not going to hurt you. Why the hell do you care, right? So yeah. Why pay for porn when you can just do it yourself and jerk off in front of a mirror? Holy shit. I mean, why pay for porn at all, right? Oh, man. Let's see. It was some years back. I didn't know Ron Weasley does that, Abraham. Might have been a hoax. Robin says, but I might have a good role model too, as my father has a relationship with a woman from Canada. Oh, nice. So it's easy to talk about struggles and stuff. Dude, that's really good. And it's also really good that you guys can relate on that. Like, you guys can actually talk about that. Because there's a bunch of people who can't really talk about, like, intricate matters like that with, like, their parents. And, like, it's really good that you can. So, like, that's really great to hear, dude. Jen, you would be surprised what Mr. Weasley does to himself when no one is around. Holy shit. I haven't seen my girlfriend in 2 years now. Wow. We met like 3 months before the world had gone to shit and lockdowns. Holy shit, dude. That is rough, man. Holy fucking shit. Not surprising if he makes his Weasley wheeze. Holy shit. COVID couple. He flogs his Weasley dad. Dude, this chat just goes from like one point to the other. I'm sorry. Fascinated? Is there something you want to tell us, Michel? Hey, if the want needs to be mended, then mended it shall be. Maybe it is us here. Maybe it made us time to disconnect, to be honest. Expected Protona all over that ass. Holy shit, good time to be honest. Oh my god, this just goes on and on about like, why pay for porn when I can just watch a Michel Postma fault? Holy shit. Well, please don't tell me that shit. Why watch porn when I can fab to the sound of the Imprex firing? I mean, like, that's so much better. What the fuck? SEO that mouth onto my dick. Okay, I do use my real name. Fetus deletus. What the fuck? What the fuck are you guys on about? Holy shit. Thank you so much for this classic just Monday chattings experience. Actually, it would be boring if it wasn't like this. Why watch porn when you can imagine the best porn in your sleep and just like love? Actually, you don't even have to imagine it in your sleep. It just feels real. Because like you'll ever like if you ever had dreams, like in the dream itself, it feels as real life sort of thing, right? So, you know. Still haven't talked about Halo. Still like about an hour to go on the stream, so you know I can still like hold on to it. I mean, like, if people came here for the title, they clicked on the title, they came for Halo, they're like, woo! Look at that engagement, look at that, you know, continuous watch time. It's tactical. It's actually completely not tactical. I actually really want to talk about it, but I just keep on getting sidetracked, and that's just like the nature of Twitch. That's why I do Twitch, because I can't keep my thoughts together. I just go off on a tangent, and there we go. Off to the race it is, and it's just what it is. Please help me. So yeah. Yep, it's very nice. Kind of sucks that even that we have the money to meet her. Her country doesn't allow any international travel. Yeah, it's what it is. I mean, on a somewhat related tangent sort of thing is like the last time I went to a convention was like 2018 TennoCon, and I was like, dude, I'm going to insane, right? I'm going to crazy going to conventions and shit. Need to go work. Need to go get some money and stuff like. Actually, money wasn't necessarily a thing. I just needed to fucking work, because I was like, I would go like April of 2018. I would go to Boston at the start of the month, and I would go to Oslo on vacation at the end of the month. I would just like go everywhere. I was like, fuck it, I actually need to go start working, right? Need to actually like go get my head down, stream every day, make videos more regularly, sort of thing. And I was like, you know, I'll do that for 2019, and then 2020 I'll go on like vacation, or like I'll go like to conventions and shit. And then 2020 happened, and ever since then I've been here. So I can't wait for a fucking convention again. Like, if there's gonna be a UK convention, a Germany convention, if there's gonna be like an overseas convention, I don't care what it is. There needs to be a convention again. If someone here attends it, like, that'd be sweet. If no one attends it, that'd be whatever it is. TwitchCon, I'd love to go to TwitchCon or something like that. I want to go to conventions. So yeah. But yeah. Like, I really, really miss, like, the traveling. Fapping to Michel Postma fought with an audio loop of the Amprex firing into the, firing sound in the background as Ronald Weasley gargles my balls. Holy fucking shit. Should I... Oh my god, dude. Why is this coming up? Why am I no longer... Oh my god, why am I no longer a Warframe partner? This would have been wonderful. So, like, basically the thing was, with, like, a Warframe partner, you could sign up to, like, be hosted by Warframe. And, like, that is basically, like, a sure way to get your channel, like, growing. Because, like, people just, like, follow. Because, fuck it, they have nothing else to do. But... If you wanted to apply, you had to, like, you know, like, there was this Google form where you had to, like, put in your Twitch handle and then give a short summary of what the stream would be. And honestly, that would have been, like, I would actually have loved to put that as a summary into, like, the Google form for, like, the, you know, the digital streams to go over. Maybe, like, you know, if we ever had front page, just, like, being like, what's your stream about? Well, getting, like, allowing my audience to fap to the stream font with an audio loop of the Amprex firing sound in the background as Ronald Weasley goggles their balls. And it's like, yeah, dude, I would love to see their faces as they read that. Fucking hell, man. Yes, dude. Like, holy fucking shit, dude. At least it would stand out. At least it would. I don't know if I would have stayed a partner after that. I don't know if I would have been hosted after that. Maybe there's a 50-50 chance that I would have been completely kicked out and banned from everything, or that I would have been hosted every single goddamn week because there was no one better. But yeah, Michel can't talk about Halo Infinite because the circle can't be infinite. Combine them all. Sounds pretty hard to stare them down in the back of your mind and then say ridiculous. Her and I talked about meeting February 2020, March 2020, things got locked down. Holy shit. Treble, what's up, dude? How's it going? Whoa. What a glorious way to go through. Put it in the YouTube description. Holy shit, man. You don't even want to know what my bucket went. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. It is like, it's a perfect time. Like, every single time I wonder if someone actually gonna, like, join the stream at this point in time and just be like, holy shit, is this, like, this seems like a cool stream. This seems like a cool news stream. Let me go and try and figure out what this is. And then they come in and it's like, it's this. And they tune into this. And, like, this is what it is. And they're just like, I don't know. I don't know if you'd be proud. I don't know if you'd be, like, interested. I don't know if you'd be like, oh my god, I'm gonna have to get the fuck out of here. I don't know what you feel like. But if you're new to the stream, you've never been here before, just, like, you know, just let me know what you feel like, right? But yeah. How's it going, Tribal? Did you, like, were you able to, like, play a little bit of Halo Infinite? Because, like, the beta, the open beta, like, flights are over. I don't know if you can still play local. But they might have turned that down. Or maybe, like, the local thing is still around. I don't know. I hope it's still around, because, like, I would kind of like to play some bit of local. But, yeah, let me know if you were able to play that. My presence weeds out the week. Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. Maybe that is why. That is why, like, the stream has the size it is, because everyone here is the top 1% of Twitch. It's over. The multiplayer flights for, yeah, they are. It was October 1 to October 3. I was like for, like 6 hours a day, Pacific time, so 10 to 1, and then 6 to 9 or 3 to 6 p.m. sort of thing on October 1st, October 3rd. I haven't played it yet. Oh shit. You might be able to, like, get it and play, like, you might be able to still install it and play the local, like, the local version, so you can play against bots, but I think the multiplayer thing is done until, I think December. But, like, just keep an eye on it, because, like, the last one was, like, I think last week, and then this week they had one. I don't know if there's gonna be more, but I think that's it, otherwise, like, yeah. Halo Infinite, like, open beta, I think it was, like, just last weekend. But yeah, actually, you know what? Now that we're on there, let's talk about a titular topic. Let's talk about Halo fucking Infinite, because, oh my god, it really hasn't taken, like, an hour and a half for us to get into that. Like, seriously, it has not. Has it? It fucking has. Holy shit. Holy fucking shit. But yeah, last weekend we played some Halo Infinite, and honestly, I kind of liked it, but I was kind of also wondering, like, if you guys have seen the streams, like, what the hell you guys thought of it, because, over the last year, we've kind of made a change into, like, a little bit of PvP, with, like, Apex, of course, and, like, now also playing Halo Infinite. To give you a little secret, I quite like to play, first-person shooters PvP games. I'm not necessarily, like, the best player at them, but I was like, well, I just enjoyed them. I've never really played them that much in stream, because before we used to do Warframe, and then we did Among Us, and I don't know what we did in between. Like, we play a lot of, like, story games, which I think are really fun to, like, play with stream, because, you know, you kind of have this progression of, like, stories that you go through. But yeah, like, over the last year, we've played, like, a bit of, played a bit of, like, first-person shooter PvP, and the thing which I found, like, initially playing them, like, I was kind of afraid to play them initially, because it kind of has a stigma on Twitch. Where it is, unless you're the best, unless you're like the absolute top ranked player, playing like a PvP like first person shooter game, it's kind of like, I don't know, it doesn't really feel like it's the most dignified thing, right? Like people always like, oh my god, it's a Fortnite stream. You know, that's kind of the way it feels. Then again, like if you're a Warframe stream, like oh my god. So yeah, like I don't think we've really had that. But the thing is, like, if I play it, I do think it's fun. I was kind of like trying out the PvP games because a lot of times, which I remember, like my greatest times of PvP games is that like I'm playing together with like my community, that I'm playing together with friends, that I'm playing together with like people that I know, like we're just on Discord or like Skype or just whatever, just pinging things together and just like playing together. I like that shit about PvP because it allows for like this social interaction. There's like kind of like this competitive nature to it, but like at the most, like there's a little bit of like you can try and get better, but like at the same time it's all just like having fun. The thing which I've found with like Apex is that doesn't really happen all that much. We've had a really great time playing with like Raskas, Espionage, Emo, Emil. Like it does happen like from time to time, but it's not as reliable as with Warframe. And the thing which I also find is that especially Apex is really tough to do because Apex isn't really made to be a social game. Apex isn't really made to be a game which you can like really easily play with friends or really be raiding chat all that much. So those are just some things which I've noticed over the last half a year of playing like a lot of PvP games. And now we've played Halo, and honestly, if I looked at Halo, I like it. I like it a lot. Yesterday I already talked about like how when I was playing Halo, I thought it was like a lot more fun than I thought it would be. But I'm kind of like missing something for like a long-term thing. I know that Mogamo was like last week, like, dude, Michel, this is like a main game. I'm like, I can see that. I can see that because like the movement, especially if you have the zipline, is fantastic. The gunplay is fantastic. However, what I'm kind of finding now is after playing like the multiplayer for like 2 days straight, I'm kind of finding that it's fun, but like I'm kind of missing like a progression system where like in Call of Duty you could use builds, in Apex you have like different legends which always have certain abilities. In Halo, I feel it's more like learning maps, learning where things are, learning where like your weapons are, and learning which weapons suit you best, and then like using that to like get into the loop and like taking people down, which is fun, but I don't know how long that will last me. And the thing which I'm also kind of wondering about is that actually I may have noticed over the weekend is that like I'm quite a focal person when it comes down to like things that are unfair to me. The thing with me is that I don't really mind winning or losing. I don't really mind like dying or like killing or sort of thing. It's not something that I really get off on. It's not something that like at the end of the day I'm like, oh my god, I really murdered that person. I'm so much better. I'm also not like, oh my god, he's gonna hate me if I die now or something. But the thing is, like, I do not like I do really like fairness sort of thing, kind of to a fault, where like there are ways in which like recently I was talking with someone about like Twitch and stuff, and they were like, dude, why are you not doing this shit? I'm like, dude, that wouldn't be fair. And they're like, well, but everyone else would do that shit. Why the fuck are you not doing it? You can. I'm like, no, but that wouldn't be fair. But like, who's gonna catch you on it? I'm like, yeah, no one, but like it still wouldn't be fair. Like that's kind of like the way that work. And I want to see that like there are things in the game which feel like unfair to me, especially in the heat of the moment. Like, dude, you're gonna feel like everything is unfair. I do call that out, and I do feel like a lot of times like I may be a little bit too much. I'm kind of wondering from your guys' end, if you've watched that, like, what do you think? Like, is that something which, like, you enjoy watching? Is it something where, like, you're actually, like, watching these streams, like, yeah, dude, these streams are very enjoyable. These streams are very fucking fun. Or are you more like, yeah, I think the streams are fun because they're, like, your streams, but, like, honestly, I'd rather have that you wouldn't be, like, you know, talking like that all the time, or, like, I'd rather have you play something else, or, like, just chatting, because I also notice, like, chat slows down sort of thing. I'm kind of wondering, like, what should be the future of this, in the sense of, the most satisfaction I get out of PvP games is like whenever we're playing together. So like I would play Apex again if someone's like, yo dude, this weekend or this moment I want to play Apex. If there's like someone like, I don't know, if there's someone out there that's like, yo dude, I really want to do like stream Apex together with you, like fuck yeah, I'm go for it. If Halo Infinite comes out, fuck it, I'm gonna play Halo Infinite for sure, regardless of like whatever comes out of today. But like I don't know if I will like continuously invest like a lot of streams into like PvP games if like there is this thing which I know of myself where, especially if I get into it and like, dude, I get like rammed by a vehicle from behind, I'm gonna be just like, dude, what the fuck, dude? How am I supposed to see that coming, dude? That is unfair. And like I know that sometimes like that may be something which like I can see that be something which can turn sour. I've seen that with some streamers which I watch that turn sour quite fast. Or like not fast, but like over time, like they're just streaming for like 12 hours and every single time like, oh my god, this game is trash, oh my god, this is no shit. And like it's not necessarily that they want to have a bad mood, but it's just like something that compounds over time where like it just feels like, dude, take a break. So But yeah, let me catch up a little bit with chat right here, so you see what you guys are saying. So that's just Jid and Rayra and like Rahab having fun. Did someone say tentacle? Holy shit. I see you like to squirt ink. Nothing like a good squirt to get the juices flowing. I personally like watching you play RPG/ story-based games, to be honest. But I'll watch whatever, honestly. But then again, it doesn't beat Whompering Will slapping you to Valhalla. Holy shit. Yeah, like I have to say I enjoyed the story games too. And they're definitely gonna be coming back. I do want to go out on like the old Halo games soon, and like there's this must experience thing which I want to do soon. So but like I'm just kind of curious because like the thing which I like. Okay, so the reason why there haven't been that many story games, or they have like the reason why there haven't been that many story games is because there haven't been that many videos, and because I had to like I've read our messages. Go on, I dare you. I've read like 70% of your messages. I think I'm good. I'm doing better than like most. Well, we should play a horror game for October. Well, Undertale count as a horror game. Because I've never played Undertale, and I kind of want to play Undertale. And I know that Deltarune Part 2 just came out, and I actually thought that October would be a perfect time to play that, but I don't know if you guys are down for it. His poor virgin eyes won't be able to handle it. Undertale is cool. So, I guess Undertale it is. But yeah, see, like, I'm reading your messages, Rab, and I also read Jin's message, so what are you complaining about? What the hell are you complaining about? Superliminal was an insane experience, and by the way, it's on Game Pass. I'll try that out. It's like reading 50 Shades of Grey with Harry Potter as the edition. What the shit, dude? What the fucking shit? Weasley wheezes his weasel to wheeze out the week of his weekly weep. That Dementor would need to go back to Azkaban to experience some comparatively good vibes. Would have a hard time sucking the life out of prisoners. My steed only allows outcomes. Either they drown or they drink when they receive the motley blessing. The fuck kind of poisonous is your local homegrown basilic fen? Devils. Oh my god. The foul snare is a new tentacle. Why bother with shitty plans when I can just animagus into an octopus? Oh my lord. Oh my fucking god. Oh hey, look at that. I just received that. You know, you guys know that Twitch is like achievements and stuff. Like they have these like notifications where they have this thing right here. Hold on, let me see if I can grab this. It's like notifications, and it says something like congratulations, you unlocked like stream 1,000 hours of Twitch sort of thing. Let's see. So we just got a new one right here that says congratulations, Twitch chat was a mistake. Holy shit. Okay, so yeah, they're just gonna delete Twitch right now because like Twitch chat was a mistake. Okay, fuck. Harry Potter in the chamber of some fucked up shit. That's kind of like this this stream right here. Harry Potter and the staff room after dark. Dude, Harry Potter is something which like I don't even think I realize how long that how old that is becoming. Because Harry Potter feels fucking recent, but at the same time it's kind of old now. It's kind of getting old. It's kind of getting out there, man. But yeah, like I remember when Harry Potter memes used to be like the latest shit sort of thing. Harry Potter in the Red Light District. Holy fucking shit! Woo! But yeah, anyway, Triba, I do like to hear that you like the story games because I enjoy them too. But the reason why they haven't been coming out so much is partly time, but it was like the reason why videos haven't been coming out that much. Part of it's time I recorded a Halo video, Halo open beta video, which is gonna hopefully be coming out on Wednesday. I've been like tomorrow I do have like a couple of things that I need to finish and hopefully I will get it done, but like it's just like things that are stacking up, but also partly because like it's like a lack of confidence sort of thing. Which sounds weird because I used to have all the confidence in the world, but that kind of changed between like 2018. I'm kind of like trying to change that right here when it comes to like creating content and shit. Cause like I've always been afraid the moment I like left Warframe that like if I were to do like a Halo video now and I would follow it up with another Halo video, that everyone would think that right now I'm in a Halo channel, right? So that I had the same thing when it came with story games. I would be like, well, if I make a story game now, like I remember Ghost of Tsushima was the last one I dropped the ball, and I fucking hated that. But the thing with like Ghost of Tsushima, I didn't know how good of a game it would be, but I knew that it was going to be somewhat of a good game. Just in the same way that I think like Horizon, the new Horizon game is going to be fantastic. I'm really looking forward to that. Just in the same way that I think the new Halo game is going to be really good, like especially campaign. I can't wait to play the campaign. There's a couple more games that like recently have come out or they're going to be coming out that are going to be pretty damn good. And the reason why I don't play them, like the Nier game, the Nier Nier Reincarnation, I didn't play that either. The reason why I don't do that, or like let's say the Ghost of Tsushima thing, is because I did like one Ghost of Tsushima video, and then I'm kind of like, fuck, you know, like first of all, it wasn't like the best watched video, which is fine. But like then I was like, fuck, you know, like if I post a Ghost of Tsushima video now and I post the one like next, like right after that, then people will think I'm a Ghost of Tsushima channel. Fuck no, like, you know, then like that's not necessarily what I want, because like I don't want to like go back into like being a Warframe channel sort of thing. So then I was like, okay, so I need to post something in between, but then like the time thing comes in between. Like basically it's like another week before a new video comes out. And it's like, fuck. That was only the start of Ghost of Tsushima. We've barely gotten on with it. If I post like the next, like if I post one like gameplay video every 2 weeks, we're never gonna finish this shit. So then I just end up finishing this shit because like, oh fuck it, no one cares, who cares? And I just move on. And like the thing with Twitch is with Twitch we can kind of keep on going. Like you see that with Horizon Zero Dawn, you see that with Cyberpunk. Like there are many games in this year that we've kind of like gone through and finished. Look at Battlefield. Look at like we did Battlefield 4. We also did Titanfall 2, which was fantastic. Like there are like a bunch of games which we managed to go through because on Twitch like it's kind of easier because you don't have like the what is it, the editing time, and also because it's a lot easier for me to like segment off when I'm doing Twitch and when I'm not doing Twitch. And with YouTube it's a little bit harder. I'm trying to like get better at that, but that's why in time management is like I know every single day at this point in time I'm streaming, and there's nothing that changes that unless I have something planned. Like on Wednesday I can't stream on Wednesday, but otherwise I know every single night I'm doing Twitch. And if I'm not like if I don't do Twitch, then I don't know what to do with myself, because I've never planned for that. I don't plan for like what else I would do if I don't do Twitch. However, YouTube I just do sometime on the day, and like who knows when that time is. And Twitch I always do here from the camera, and like I turn it on, you guys are here, so like it's very focused. But with YouTube it's kind of like it's different. And then when I'm not too confident about like is this something that people would like, if this like latest, like yeah, then like I don't post it. And I always hated that, because it's always like, you know, are people gonna be interested in this? Are people gonna be interested in, you know, the Outer Worlds? Like it's always like when a brand new game comes out, I'm like, is this something people will think is cool? I don't know. I really don't know. And it's like I need to take like a week or something to like figure out whether I think it's cool, but whether I think that other people will find it cool. And then like the moment a week is over, it's like shit, now everyone's covered it, and now no one will care. Fuck. And then like later on, I look back at like things like the Outer Worlds. I look back at like things like Fallout that we played. I look back at like Genshin Impact we played on stream. I look back at like Horizon Zero Dawn we played. I look back at Cyberpunk we played, and like nothing mattered. It really didn't fucking matter that it was like done like a year or a month or a week or like years after its launch, because it was just like about the experience that we were having at that point in time, just like us having fun at that point in time with that game. But like that's a certain piece of like confidence that I need to like get. So yeah. Let me catch up with chat right here. Harry Potter and the Chambers of the Concealed Boner. Harry Potter and the Goblet of Cum. Holy shit. Harry Potter and the Hordy Hallows. Man, the Professor Quirrell really did lure a 9-year-old down into the dungeons to play with his stone. You're procrastinating over starting the exams. Like, yeah, kind of. I have a hard time with YouTube. My ADHD kicks in hard, and before you know it, I'm watching a guy that makes a table at night in the woods while talking about the government. See, like, this is the reason. Dude, Tribal, I'm probably going to make a video, like, I'm going to make a video soon, which is going to be for me, but, like, you'll probably might be able to use this, because, like, I'm going to try and, like, make an offline device. Like, the thing which I want to do right now is, like, I have, like, this Samsung Galaxy S4, which I'm not using anymore, because, like, I was thinking, like, okay, so, I'll catch up with the story. Let's, like, everyone kind of knows this, but, you know, we talked about it at the start, but, you know, it will make sense in a moment. So yeah, at the start of the stream, we kind of talked about, holy shit, we kind of talked about like that I have a Nokia because like I don't want to be distracted with my phone, and like I just have my Nokia so I can always like call people. People can always call me, and I don't have like whenever I go out I can just take this phone with me, which like I can always call people with, but I don't get distracted by, because I get distracted so easily by like YouTube and shit. Dude, let me know. Okay, no one check out Let Me Know, because he makes brilliant hour-long documentaries about very interesting shit. Very niche fucking shit that you will never ever ever have any use for like telling people. It will make great conversation piece, but you'll never use it in your professional life. But fuck, is it interesting? Fuck, is it well made? And like you'll just get lost in that. But yeah, so you may have seen like the iPod video, but like recently I modded this iPod to have like over 100 gigabytes of storage. It used to have 4, now it has over 100. And like honestly, I took this on vacation with me. I loved it because I can just like plug it in, listen to music, listen to podcasts. But all that's on here, and I can't get distracted by the algorithm like going away or sort of thing. But I'm missing videos. I really want to watch videos. I really want to watch like old streams sort of thing. I really want to watch podcasts. I want to have that visual content. It's not here on this iPod. So I kind of want to see like, can I do that on something like a Galaxy S4, which I have right here? Can I like put like a custom OS on it, like Lineage or something, which runs a lot lighter, and then just like download videos for like my last week's videos, my last week's subscriptions, just download that and put that on this phone right here, and then like I don't watch YouTube anymore, but I watch it on here, and then I don't get like distracted by the algorithm sort of thing, and I can just like watch, and whenever my phone is like empty, I've watched everything on my phone, I can just move on. I'm going to try and do that. I'm going to try and do that soon, cover that in the video soon. Might be something useful for you, because like I really fucking understand the shit of just like, you know, you're just like going down the fucking rabbit hole of YouTube. It is such an insanely dangerous place to go. But yeah, like, yeah, it's coming back to you, Rahab, like it's definitely like a procrastinating out of anxiety sort of thing. It's kind of a combination of things. Like I think that there was a really cool fucking video called like by CGP Grey or something, CGP Grey, like the Stickman guy on YouTube about like the quarantine. I am really trying to lift that up. So basically like the way that he put this is insane. But I'll try and put this. I'll try and explain this to you. But like really go watch his video. This video that he made about a year ago was about the quarantine. And it's like the way that he starts it out is like not like, oh, you gotta wear a mask and wash your hands. Like no. His premise is like, okay, so we just entered quarantine. Basically what this meant is that everyone right now has left the Earth, and we're all in our own little capsule in space. We're all in our own little rocket ship in space. Some of us are still roaming the Earth right now, working to try and fix the situation, but most of us cannot go out. You're up here in this rocket ship in space, and you're up here for an undetermined amount of time until it's okay for you to get back. In that amount of time, you need to make sure that you get your act together so that you're ready to return stronger than before when the Earth needs you, okay? So you have a rocket ship right here, and you have hours of entertainment, and that's going to be fucking fun. However, you're going to find that fun isn't going to be good. It's not going to be lasting you for the entire amount of time. So what do you need? What do you need to do right now? What do we need you to do right now? Is get your rocket ship in order. So your rocket ship right now that you're in at this point in time in this quarantine runs on like a generator that runs on the one side on your like physical well-being, on the other side on like your mental well-being. If this motor is like rotating sort of thing, then you're doing good. However, if it like starts to slow down, like both things will slow down. You'll get worse physically, you'll get worse mentally, and it will get you in like a really dangerous situation. So you got to make sure that you keep that wheel spinning. You got to make sure you keep that motor running. Now you can start like boosting either side. However, if you really need to get it turning, the physical is the best way to, like has the best handlebars, because when you're mentally like really angry or really sad, it's really hard to like get back to baseline and get things turning. However, it's a lot easier to just do some exercises, and the more like physical activity you do, the better you'll be mentally. So you know, just get those handlebars and get going a little bit, so you can keep that circle going. Now while you have that circle going, just look at this space. Right now this space is probably just gonna be couch. You're just gonna be sitting there like watching movies and shit, but everything is just gonna be like concentrating on this one spot where you're gonna be playing games or watching things until the end of the days, and all of a sudden it's just like you just feel like crap. We need to tidy up this space, okay? So what you need, aside from like exercise and like taking care of your physical mental well-being, you need to dedicate a space of this place you have to you. Your little rocket ship, or basically like your room or your house. You need to dedicate a space for sleep, okay? In this place, you're going to sleep, and you're going to have to sleep a certain amount of hours, a set amount of hours, and you're going to have to wake up at specific points in time, right? I know the rocket ship is like floating into space right now, so you can like wake up whenever, but it's really good to just stick back to like the natural cycles of Earth and like wake up at certain set points in time, because that's better for your health. So make sure you do that, because you need to be in tip-top condition the moment you can get back to Earth. So make a sleeping zone. Make the sleeping zone like a sanctuary where you only go to sleep. Because the moment you go and hang out in your sleeping zone, the moment you go like watch movies and like just like zone out in your sleeping zone, you're like, the moment you come back to it, you're not really gonna fall asleep. It's not easy to just go lay down and fall asleep. And the more like you like trash your sleeping place, the harder it's gonna be. So if you go and try to sleep, you don't fall asleep in like 30 minutes, just leave, go do something else, and then come back and like go sleep when you're ready to sleep. Now that you have your sleeping station and you have like your physical mental well-being going, then go and set out a zone for like oh yeah, he also said like an exercise zone. Make an exercise zone, okay, for like the physical well-being, sort of physical mental well-being. This zone, you're gonna do your exercises. It's very easy to just do like some body weight exercises, push-ups, squats, whatever. It's very easy to get started, but make sure that in this zone you're only going to do exercises. When you enter this zone, you go and do exercises. If you have to take a break, you just step out. If you get in, it's like it's hard to get started, don't worry about it. That's what happens, you know? It's not easy to just like, you can't just like go and fall asleep. You can't just get started with exercise. You can't just get started with work. You move in, maybe be bored for a little bit, but be focused whenever you're there to do your exercises. If it doesn't work out, you just step back, you go back to your couch, you go back and relax. But make sure you do that. Then, if you have a sleep zone, you have an exercise zone, make sure that you have like a relaxation zone, a place where you can go, and in this place where you sit, you're gonna relax. This may be your couch, this may be like a comfy chair, and in this place you can watch videos, you can play games, you can like read something. But make sure that you do this in like a decent amount of time, right? So like where you want to like push up your amount of exercise time, like keep your sleep time like steady, you kind of want to keep down your relaxation time, so you can only have like quality content time. So you're not just gonna like watch something for the sake of watching it, but you're watching things because you want to watch it. Make sure you keep that place like something you're longing for, but also something where you can just like, when you go there, you relax. And then make a work or creative space where you're gonna work on the things that you do. Maybe you study, maybe you work somewhere, maybe you work from home, or maybe if you can't work from home, just go and develop yourself. Maybe it's cooking, maybe that you want to do. Maybe it's like coding. Maybe it's like, you know, drawing or something. But whenever you go into that zone of like working out or of like working on something, your creative zone, be there focused to be like creating something. It's okay to be bored. It's okay to like sit there and like, I don't know, really, just be bored for a bit. And then if you're really bored so much, you want to go watch a YouTube video, go back to your relaxation zone and go and watch a YouTube video in your relaxation zone. So you really split up your room or your rocket ship, and these zones where you're gonna be like working, sleeping, working out, and relaxing, so that you can actually have control over this life and be like at the utmost prepared the moment you can return back to Earth and back to normal again. And honestly, that video is so fucking good. And it makes a lot of sense. Like, it makes a fuck ton of sense. And, like, this right here, where I'm right now, in this point in time, like, this thing right here is my Twitch zone. Like, right now, I'm doing Twitch. I'm not, like, looking at YouTube, being like, oh, man, what kind of video just came out? I'm not sitting here just, like, looking at, like, oh, what did someone just post on Twitter? I'm not sitting here like, oh, man, let me go watch a YouTube video, or let me go look at this. This right now is my Twitch zone. My Twitch zone is every single day, from, like, 7:30 to 9:30. My Twitch zone, I always do Twitch at this point in time. However, I didn't have that with YouTube, because YouTube kind of like, it's like, oh yeah, just edit the video. You don't know how long that really takes. You don't know how long that recording is. So it's kind of like, you know, you just do that in between whenever you have time. That doesn't work. So, and also because like I would work for school and I would work for like freelance, I would work for other things. I would game in the same place. It's like, it's so overlapping that it's really hard to like really pinpoint the time, like here I'm going to be making YouTube videos. So that is like part of like the thing where it's like, it's really uncontrolled, which is also why a lot of videos are late. But secondly, like the anxiety, coming back to that, of like posting something and being afraid that people will not like it, really comes back to Warframe, where I used to only make Warframe videos, which was great at the point in time. However, then I realized that that was kind of like bringing me back, holding me down, and it kind of sucked. Like, in a sense, like I think I've gotten off easy. Like, I really love how many of you have stuck around. I've never ever really heard someone say like, oh my god, I missed the Warframe, why are you not doing Warframe anymore? But like, there is a big difference in a sense when like, ever since I left Warframe, the channel hasn't, like, the Twitch channel hasn't really grown. And that's fine, because, like, that's what happens on Twitch. It's really hard to grow on Twitch. But I do notice, like, how much I hated, like, always playing Warframe. I do know, like, at a certain point in time. Like, after 2018, like, I really didn't enjoy it all that much. I really didn't enjoy going back to the playthroughs or streaming it on Twitch. So, I know how much I hate, like, being stuck down to a game that I really never want that to happen. And I'm really afraid that whenever, like, I go and do, like, something for a continuous amount of time, maybe that I will be, like, for myself, I'm afraid, like, oh shit, now I'm, like, a Halo player or, like, an Apex player, or maybe I'm, like, this player, like, oh no, I don't want to be that. And I also don't want to, like, give people this impression that, like, oh my god, now he just turned into, like, you know, a Battle Royale streamer, and I hate Battle Royales, goodbye. And I'm like, no, I'm not one thing, you know, please. So yeah, that's kind of where that comes from. But like at the same time, like I think like I'm getting over that. But yeah. There are OS. ADHD sounds like a nightmare to deal with. It's a hell of a nightmare. Oh, but mentioning that, I recently found out that I probably have OCD. OCD or OCPD. I have ADHD, but not physically. I've got it mentally. My head is always spinning. ADHD or ADD. OCD, though, the two sound pretty similar. COVID lockdowns literally made zero difference in my day-to-day life. Actually, it didn't make that much of a difference to me either, but it's just like, there is a big difference, though, with, times and such. Like, conventions would always be, like, a great reset for me, where it's, like, you're moving towards something, and, like, a convention, you would meet people from, like, the industry, you meet people from, like, you'd be around, like, people that you normally only see online, and because of that, like, you would be inspired to, like, oh, man, I want to cover this, or I want to cover that, or I want to do this, or I want to do that. And because you don't have that, every single day is the same, and if your day is not organized as much, if your day is not structured enough, then basically, like, what you're going to find is, like, you're, like, over time, you're going to, like, things are going to slip by. It's going to be hard to, like, do certain things. Unless they're, like, really solidly into your system, it's really hard to, like, do that. So, yeah. I've been living this kind of life for 10 to 12 years now. It's fun. Like, literally, all 3 of those spaces are my bedroom in my case. Trevor says, I miss drawing. I need a computer, but my motorcycle has been expensive. I've had a Yueong Canvas Pro, but no computer. Holy shit, dude. To be fair, I miss the Plaid giveaways, dude. They were always fun. I gotta have fun now. See you around. Should stop by more often, like I used to. Robin, thank you so much for tuning in, man. I really appreciate it. And yeah, I'll see you around. And like, I really, really fucking hope that like the COVID restrictions will go out the window really soon, so like you can go and meet up with your girlfriend again. Because honestly, like you guys have been far apart for like a really long time. But as far as I hear, you're doing good. So keep it up. And like, thank you for sharing that. Like, I also love hearing the wholesome things, apart from like Harry Potter and like the Legend of the Cum Gutters or something. I also love, hearing the wholesome stories. I enjoyed this talk. Me too, man. Oh my god, do I miss Warframe? Well, that just means you have to accumulate more people like us from these community bases. Thanks for having. Yeah, I stopped working. I haven't stopped working during COVID at all. Yeah, me too. It's almost been 2 years. 2 years. See you all around. Cum Gutter, hey, I like the way you think. See, I'm being influenced by all of you guys, man. Oh my god, what was this? Holy shit. There was something recently. Yeah. So, I've been like, this is my problem. Like, for me, I need like a certain structure in my life because I am way too interested in things. Okay. The Legend of the Cum Gutters. Yep. I'm way too interested in things, right? So what I find is like right now I'm also like following like another psychology course a little bit. Because if you're asking me like what would you like to do right now? Okay? What would I like to do right now is I would like to, as it stands right now, what I would like to do in the near future basically is I would love to be a little bit more solid with streaming, because I know my streams has been kind of all over the place. What I would love to find is I would love to do this series of new games that are coming out. I want to cover them with a playthrough, and I want to play them on stream as like the playthrough stream. So like basically just imagine that we have like we have like video series, like we had like The Outer Worlds, or we had like Ghost of Tsushima, or we had like Horizon Zero Dawn. Those are like a video series where we cover a video game, like a game series basically. I want to start it off with like a playthrough, which is like the way that we did Genshin Impact, which like just shows off the game like initially. It just like gives you the impression of what it is. It's kind of like edited. It's like in a fun way. So like you can explore like every single time a new game comes out, there is like this video about it, right? And then like we play it on stream. There's like basically what we did with Cyberpunk, basically what we did with Horizon Zero Dawn. Like I want to do those things, and I want to do those things like 2 times a week. So like basically every single week we're either playing a new game or we're playing like one of these games you guys are recommending to me, because there are so many fucking cool games that you guys are recommending to me, which I really would love to play. But I don't want to do that all the time. I also want to like find, at the same time, I would also like find it, like to find something that we can just like play off the cuff sort of thing. Maybe it was like Among Us last year. Maybe it's like, I don't know, we had Apex for a while. We could do that, or I would also love to see like. Another thing which I would love to do is like I would love to get more into like electronics repair, like electronics like fixing things or like making things sort of thing. Like I would love like if you realize how many fucking devices are being thrown away, like how many phones and shit are being thrown away on like a yearly basis, it's insane. And like I would love to like just get my hands on like a bunch of those and just like start repairing those on stream or something. They would just like, you know, take random phones or something and just like try to mod them or something. And like, I don't know, I could give them away or shit, or we could like make custom phones and just like sell them as merch for like cheap dollars or something. Like, I don't know, because these things, like if you put them together, like you can really, I feel like a lot of people like throw these things out because like they don't work and they can't fix them. It's like, fuck it, you know, who cares? But if you can put two together, you can make like a really cool thing. Like basically like produce a bunch of those during a stream. We could just do a stream where just like do some like electronics, like we just fix a couple of like phones or something, okay, fix a couple like devices and shit. And then like at the end of the thing we could like give them away or something. I don't know. Like those things would be fun too, like just community things. So like where the one stream would the 2 streams a week would then be like series stream sort of thing, like we're streaming a series of games. The other streams would be more like community. We're just talking and shit. We're just talking, we're doing something, but we're talking and doing something. And then we'd have like the just chatting moments, which are just chatting. We're not doing shit, we're just chatting. That's what I would love to do for the stream. But as you hear, like I would also love to get like into like more electronics, maybe board repair electronics, learn how to solder, learn how to like work things on the microscope, learn how to like reflow like certain chips and shit. Like I would love to fucking learn about that because that seems so fucking interesting. At the same time, I'm also doing an artificial intelligence study. I would love to learn how to code more. I would love to like code certain things. Like I really still want to do like a little like printer thing. Like every single time like one of you guys subscribes, like it prints like a little thing and like it prints the message and can actually hold it in my hand. And at the same time, I'm still working on like that LED, which like I want to put here so every time someone follows or someone subscribes, like there are physical lights that are lighting up in this room. That's what I want to do. At the same time, what I also would want to do, what I would really fucking want to do, is there is something which we have talked about a lot of times, or like what that I've talked about a couple of times here on the stream, is that I think that there is a big problem when it comes to like content creators out there, because that's one of me, like I'm one and I've experienced this, is that like I feel like a lot of like streamers out there, especially with Twitch, but also with YouTube, because it's like such a like competitive space, and people like to like put on their like fake face sort of thing. Like there is a lot of like lonely people out there who are like streaming to thousands of people, or like streaming to hundreds of people or tens of people, but still feel lonely as fuck out there because they can't relate to like people in their immediate surroundings that do the same thing as they do. And even if they can, even if they have those people around them, a lot of times like using like your friendships as network. And I would love to like set up like some sort of like I think Warframe Fan Channels came kind of close to setting up an environment where like streamers or content creators will have a shared goal that they can work towards to, so that basically you have this situation which you otherwise never have on Twitch or YouTube, where you'll have something where creators have to work together in like a social setting and can just like meet each other into like working together, and then just like having an idea, or like have like some sort of like normal social interaction with each other. Because like what you'll find if you're working together, or if you're working on something at your job, if you're like playing some sports at a club, if you're like part of a team or something, if you're doing something with other people, if you're at school, like you're also with your classmates in a setting where you're all doing the same sort of task. No one is really like, oh man, I want to be here because like I'm friends with these people. You're just kind of like being thrown into the room with these people, and you're all told to like, you gotta go and do this task, or you gotta work on this project, or you gotta like go and like be the best at like soccer or like rowing or whatever the fuck you're doing. If you're doing that, or like, hey, we're on a clan, we're in a clan in the game, or we're in a team in a game, we're raiding in a game, right? You're not there with your best of friends. You're just most of the time there with random people. And because you're working together on something where it doesn't matter how many followers someone has, it doesn't matter whether you're like being hosted or shit. Like because you're just working on something together, like it's something that really can breed grounds for just like normal social interaction that can actually like get people out of a loneliness situation and actually get them into like, you know, interacting with people who are most likely very much like them, and actually can get some friendships going. Like actually solve this problem of like crippling loneliness, not just like under like, you know, the Twitch audience that we have out there, but also under the Twitch creators and the YouTube creators out there. I would love to like learn so much more about like the psychology behind that, the science behind like a lot of things that like a lot of the problems that people have, and I also like figure out like how can I actually help these people that are out there who are like, which is like pretty much like from like the smaller streamers to like the biggest streamers that I see out there. Like a lot of these people are complaining about this shit. I want to know how widespread this problem is, and I want to see what can I do to fix it, because I know what it's like to go through there. I hate it going through there, and I would really like to not have other people go through that, because I don't wish that on anyone. But that would also take a fuck ton of time. And at the same time, I would also love to like make more videos on the main channel, because I would love to like talk about a lot more really cool tech stuff, like I was talking about with this phone. I would love to like mod that. I would also like to like to mod more other like things. I would love to cover like new tech, like oh my god, the Steam Deck. I want to cover the Steam Deck, the framework laptop. There are so many things I want to do, and there's so little fucking time. So yeah, I'm not gonna like linger on about that, but like I seriously have like so much shit in my head that I want to do, and there's so little time. I need to have some structure because like just look at that. I just started talking like 10 minutes ago about this, and I just ramble because there's no fucking structure to this. But yeah, I mean it's a just chatting stream. You know what you signed up for, or maybe you didn't. So yeah. Oh man. The Legend of the Knob Gobblers. Holy shit. The Knobblers. You can buy broken electronics on eBay for nothing. I bought 2 iPads on eBay for $50 like a year ago. Imposter syndrome? I've always hated when bigger YouTubers act like celebrities and can't give smaller creators the time of the day without a ton of money. So the thing is like I don't know exactly how this works, but I think that I have a bit of a theory as to like how it works, but I'm not quite sure, eh? Because like I haven't asked a lot of people, but from what I hear for podcasts, what I hear for like speaking with people, and what I know from my own experience is that I need to take a drink. Is that it's not necessarily imposter syndrome. It's more like a lot of our relationships are built for like just social for like a common social interaction. Like if you go to school with someone, you tend to like grow up with them and then like get to know them. If you go to work with someone, like you work with someone in the same location, you just tend to like do things with them and then like kind of like grow towards them and like meet them. Like not everyone you're gonna meet is gonna be your friend, like far from it. However, you are gonna like develop this sort of relationship where it's like, hey, you know, we're just working together as 2 people. You're not looking at them like you're not looking at the person you're working with as like how many followers do you have on like social media. You're not looking at them like, are you trying to like grow your business out of like working with me? You're not really doing that because that's not really relevant for like the type of work that you're doing, because like you're just both like doing something. Maybe you're just like both swimming, maybe you're both playing soccer or something. Who cares? However, because like Twitch, like especially Twitch, you find out with Twitch streams, but also with YouTube, is like because it's kind of like a job which you do from home and you don't really have anyone around your surroundings necessarily that does this as well, because like Twitch and YouTube are such a zero-sum game. It's such something where like there is such a small percentage of people that actually has viewers on this platform that actually can live off of it, that the chance of like living around people that like do the same thing that you do as a job is so fucking small. You're not gonna have that. So the only way you're gonna like meet people is if you actually like, you know, speak with them online. But then again, like there's no like social events. There's not like something that you're doing together as streamers or as content creators outside, like you're not doing something together because everyone's so busy with their own channel. And I think that because of that, like there is no real like social like growth or like real like social relationships that are being made, because there's no common ground in which like these things are happening where you can actually meet people. So the only time you're meeting people is like when someone blows up and there people are like, oh my god, that's something we can lift off of, or like they just like tend to host, they just happen to host someone or find someone where like, oh my god, this person looks kind of cool, let me just like reach out to them. But like reaching out, like just like, oh my god, let me reach out to them, it's like, how the fuck would you react? It's just like some random stranger all of a sudden just like turn up to you. It's like, hey, how's it going? You want to talk? It's like, you're just like, okay, cool. Like, even if you would say yes, it would still be awkward because that's not really the way that like conversations and like getting to know people goes. It's like, it takes time. And that is like something that we don't really have, especially because like everyone's so fragmented. And if people tend to like get close and work together, it's a lot of time just for business, because in Twitch, on YouTube, like the way the people you associate with sells. It's literally like, let's say that I were to be best friends with, like on stream, be best friends with Ninja or whoever is like the biggest streamer at the time or the biggest YouTuber, it would get me followers, it would get me subscribers. And because of that, like you will have people that will go for that, and you will have people that will be very fucking focused for it. I noticed that at the time that I did, like, what was it? My, when I did the Warframe fan channel stuff, there were people in the Warframe community that were begging to like me. It's like, oh, can I play a game with you? Which was weird as fuck. But I said like, so like, it's a really weird, like, unknown situation. It's not really something which is natural, an unnatural situation. And I think it plays a part in like a lot of people, especially since I've seen like so many people come forward in like podcasts and stuff, like talking about that recently, where I'm like, wow, like I didn't really expect that people from this size, I thought that you would have friends like galore. I thought you had like so many fucking friends, like it would be like, but no, they're basically just like the loneliest fucking people on the planet. And it's insane. And I'm just like, dude, like that shit is kind of fucking sad, man. Kind of because I know what it's like to go for it, but also because I'm like, dude, like a lot of, like every single time that I listen to people talk about this, I think like it sounds to me like they're good people. Like I have barely ever seen anyone or spoken with anyone to any deeper level where I'm like, dude, you're not a nice person. Like, there are some pricks out there, but most people that I get to know for chat, most people that I get to know for, like, that make streams or videos or whatever, they seem like very fucking decent people. So I'm like, dude, why the fuck are there so many, like, decent and cool people out there? Why are there so many people out there being fucking alone and being fucking miserable when they're all just really cool people that if they were able to, like, get into a setting where they could get along with each other, where they could, like, actually get to know each other and not engage with each other like, oh man, I got so many more followers, or oh man, like, are you trying to, like, lift off of me sort of thing, bro? No, I don't want that, because people are afraid of being used, which they have so much reason to be, like, afraid of. Like, that shit happens, and it's not nice. And if you have had that happen once, you don't want that to happen again. And it's better to be safe than sorry. I fucking know that. You don't, like, you don't want to risk it. Better to, like, be alone and not fucking risk it than to, like, you know, try and, like, reach out but, like, risk, like, being used again. Like, you don't want that. Betrayal fucking hurts. But, like, it sucks because I'm seeing a problem here. I'm like, dude, I wish I could fix that, because, like, I'm hearing it so much. I'm hearing it so fucking much. So much more than I ever thought. And I'm like, I wish I could fix this. I wish I could fucking fix this. But it will take time, and I don't know if I have that time. So, yeah. Crewmate syndrome. So, yeah. That's how I've made 70% of my friends. Why have friends when you can have bitches? Why have bitches when you can have frog? Frog bitches. Maybe frog bitches is the fucking answer. Hell yeah. But yeah, no, so like, that's something which I'm also thinking about. But yeah, like, where did this come from? Oh yeah, I know where that came from. Because, like, you guys always be posting weird shit in chat. This is where it actually came from. You guys are always posting, like, weird fucking shit in chat. And, like, remember that one time where you guys were like, oh man, do you know what CBT is? And I was like, yo, I actually don't fucking know. Like, dude, you should look up CBT. And I'm like, okay, what the fuck am I gonna be looking up? Okay, that's what I'm looking up. Actually, like, I know why I didn't think that CBT was something weird, because it's actually, like, it's also, like, the abbreviation for cognitive behavioral therapy. Because I just, like, that was, like, something I recently went over, like, a psychology course I was following. And I was like, dude, this is the thing that I actually had in mind where you guys were talking about CBT, and I was like, oh yeah, like something like cognitive behavioral therapy or something. And I was like, no. We're talking about something way different. And I looked up and was like, holy shit. So yeah, that's where that entire story came from. So yeah, like, I'm just going off on tangents. I'm so bad. I'm amazed you guys are able to keep up, eh? But yeah. It's hilarious hearing therapists recommend CBT to their patients. Yeah, they actually do, man. They actually fucking do. It's like, yo, dude, I think you should try some CBT, dude. You should try some fucking CBT. It sounds like it would be something good for you. Oh man. But yeah. Family CBT session. Holy fucking shit. It's literally like the sus thing. It's literally like the sus thing in with Among Us, where people are like, yo, you sound sus, and it's like, oh man. Just lie back, whipping out, and start squeezing. Therapy for, oh, holy shit. Holy fucking shit. I love how, like, half the stream is, like, serious and the other half it completely isn't. So yeah. These what is it? These just chatting streams just bring out the best in people. I fucking love it. They're like the best invention since, like, I don't know, anything. It's like, this is something where, like, dude, if I could have, like, one more Warframe raid, like, the thing that I would do was, like, literally just, like, turn on Warframe, like, take them under, play Warframe here in the background, because you have to have Warframe just doing full on, like, just, you know, just chatting session. Just like, hey everyone, welcome back from, like, prime time. I hope you guys enjoyed it over there. Hope you guys enjoyed it over there. Now it is time for us to go and talk about a family CBT session recommended by your local therapist. Would you accept? Let me know if you did it. And, you know, we just talk about random shit. Remember when we had polls and literally used all of the channel points? Holy shit, I remember that. Oh my god. Yo, guys, I must remind you to help Misha and all his 6,213 starving lawyers by donating him all of your and your family's money, so Misha and his lawyers could eat some food. I have 44,500, 900 points. Holy shit. Retro was so pissed my phone's counted for 10 of his. Oh man. Dude, that was so good. Actually, like, I think the biggest retro burn was by Tribal. Holy shit. What was the phrase again? It was like the exclamation mark lies, and then Retro, known for the phrase, I think it was Slurp Me Daddy. Like, we just had a raid, 2,000 people just like came into the stream. 2,000 to 4,000 people came into the stream, I think. And Tribal just hits the lies command, which just literally posted in chat. Retro was in chat as well, by the way. And it literally says, Retro Reaper tags him in chat, known for the phrase, Slurp Me Daddy, is a liar or something? I don't know. It was something like, no, Retro, oh, is not a victim or something? I don't know. It was fucking rough, dude. I got 72,948. You got over 320,000 points? Dude, that's insane. But, like, I don't really know what to do with these points. It's like there's not really anything meaningful that you can do. It's not innocent. Yes, that's what it was. It was like, he's not innocent, dude. It was wonderful. That was fucking wonderful. So yeah, like, the thing that I have with the channel points, like, I can't really find any like, useful shit for them. Because the thing which I have with the channel points, like, a lot of people have, like, posture check or, like, drink some water. I'm like, yo, dude. Like, can we just be real for a second here, okay? Y'all ever, this is just between you and me, okay? You'll ever, like, watch these streamers who don't have a face cam, and then they have, for channel points, they have this thing called, a posture, check your posture. So, like, you put in channel points, and they'll check their posture, even though they don't have a face cam on. Like, legit, what is that shit? Like, not even joking, what the hell is that shit? Because I don't get it. I thought that shit was like that someone like in on a camera you could actually see them just like, you know, checking their postures or something. But no, these people just like, they have no camera on. So what are you spending your points on? It's just like someone being like, they're just sitting in front of their mic, just like doing this, okay? Like, this is the way that I imagine them, right? Like, you can't see them, but they'll just be like this, like, yo guys, what's up? I'm playing my game right now. Oh, someone just donated 200,000 pounds or 200,000 points, so I can go and check my posture. Let me go check my posture real quickly. Oh yeah, no, okay, so yeah, I just checked my posture, okay. Oh, now I need to go and spin around in a circle, and I need to go and dance for like 1,000,000 points, channel points, that Bob just submitted. Okay, cool, let me just go and do that. Whee! Holy shit, that was so exciting, you guys. Oh man, I really stood up and did something. Thank you so much. It's like, dude, I don't get that shit. Holy fucking shit, dude. Like, come on, like, does anyone get that? Does anyone ever, like, get the point of that? Because, like, I don't. Oh yeah, let me go and do 10k push. I'm gonna do 10 push-ups without my camera on because I'm not a camera streamer. So, which is totally fun, by the way. But then don't do like things where you're physically gonna do something when no one can see it. I like the ones which just end stream. I want, if you had a drink some water point thing, you'd be drinking a gallon of water every stream. Like, I am not doing that every single stream already. Like, dude, like seriously, I'm drinking so much water. Points for strip time. No, we must be fake. For every 50k points, remove an article of clothing. Or 1k, do 10 push-ups. I actually did like, you guys remember like those push-ups challenges? Like, I really hope that people could like dunk their points into that. I thought it was fun to do. I think we started about that like last year, October or something. A full year ago, we did like the October like push-up month. Thought it was a lot of fun, but yeah. The end stream months are kind of fun too, but at the same time, I'm also like, dude, like, what if I enjoy the stream? Like, if I don't enjoy a stream, like, so if I enjoy a stream, I don't want the stream to end. And if I enjoy it, if I enjoy a stream, I don't want it to end. So, like, why would I use an end stream? And if I do, like, if I don't enjoy a stream, I actually want the stream to end. Why the fuck would I be watching a stream for so long that I could finally end that stream? Like, it's kind of like people that watch every single video of a YouTuber that is like, that to just dislike the video. It's like, dude, what the fuck are you doing, man? So, yeah. You can always just say no. Like, and then just ruin the entire economy. Like this is what I mean. Like, channel points, you can't do shit with it. It means nothing. It's always just overruled. But then again, like, you know, donations are also, like, oftentimes overruled. So, you know. Start doing push-up while naked, and by being naked, you'll have 5 points of contact to the... Where does this come from? Holy shit, dude. You know how quickly Twitch will ban me for that? I'm not gonna do that. You can do it. You can go and do that. That will be your OnlyFans content. Holy shit. Just do it on Vimeo. Holy man. Vimeo is still, like, it's still around. But it's like, you gotta pay. So it's more like a business sort of thing. It's like, you know, if you have a business and you want to post a video and you don't want to do it on YouTube, you do it on Vimeo. But yeah, do pools and tubs stream. The fun thing is, like, the pools and tubs category just died. The pools, like, the pools and beaches thing just absolutely fucking died. Let me see if I can go find this right here. Like, remember when, like, the entire Just Chatting, which is, like, the biggest category on Twitch, the entire Just Chatting, like, literally just kind of, like, was filled with pools and beaches and shit. And now, like, they made a new category, which is like, oh man, there's gonna be, like, the new biggest category in Twitch. Right now, let me see where it's at. Let me see if I can find it. If you guys find it first, let me know in chat. Actually, I can't see the chat, but let me know in chat. It was way fucking down. Like, way down. Even below Warframe, I think. Let's see. Where is it? Pools, beaches, and such. Man, I can't find it. It must be up from here. Because we're now... Wait, hold on! Dude, Deathloop is like below 500 viewers. Dude, that game died so fast? Holy shit, dude. That game was like top of Twitch like a couple of like last week basically. And now it has just died. Let's see what else we got. You guys can't see any of this because it's not hooked up to a capture card. But like just, you know, just scroll over Twitch right here. You'll like... I'll let you know. If I find where it is. It's like now we're too high up. It's like even software and game develop. Oh no, here it is. It's got 5K viewers now. Oh shit. It's actually like in their hot time. But like basically pools, hot tubs, and beaches. But yeah, like basically, okay, 5.1K. But like, so right now it's doing pretty decently. But like a couple of days I was looking at it, it was sub 900 viewers. I was like, dude, this thing used to be the shit, and now it's like barely anyone watches it. So yeah. 500K point reward making OnlyFans. These fucking ads. I have a goddamn channel mod. I've been hearing more about ads. I don't know. Like, I might have changed the setting or something. Because, like, seriously, I've been seeing so many more. I'll, like, look around. Because, like, this shit is, like... Or Twitch has changed something. Or I might have, like, toggled shit. Because, like, seriously, like... I am seeing so many more complaints about this. Like, I don't think we used to have those before. So, yeah, let me know if, like, if it keeps up. Because, like... I don't know. Like, I'm not that familiar with the Twitch's backend, to be honest. I only know the creator dashboard, and it doesn't really tell me all that much. The only thing it tells me is chat, and how many people are watching, and how long I've streamed. So, yeah. Exclusives usually die faster. They definitely do. So, yeah. I just keep getting some shitty Amazon original movie or some crap. Yeah, the Twitch ads are really bad. They're not all that good. By the way, you guys remember Lutz? Not a single buff dude in that pools category. I mean, like, see, like, the thing that I felt with that pools category... The thing which I feel with the pools thing is, it's a fucking waste of time. Yeah, you said it right, Rahab. You said it right. Now, the thing which I find when it comes to, like, the pools, beaches, and things... I felt people were doing it, like, I feel like a lot of people are doing that just for the views. And, like, there's nothing wrong with doing something just for the views. I mean, there's nothing wrong with doing anything. If you want to do it, go ahead, fucking do it. But the thing which I personally have, like, a bit, like, the thing which I feel about it is I feel it's, like, solely driven by just doing it for views, right? So, if in any game, like, you're gonna have people that are gonna be playing that game or streaming that game because they know that this is the hot game, and they wanna stream that because it will get them a lot of views. You're gonna have people that will stream that game, or, like, you know, do if so many people sub to the channel, I will give away a Prime Access because that will make them money, and like that they basically calculated that, and they don't really like the game. They may hate the game, but they know that this may be a good business decision. However, what you'll also have in every single game, and even in Just Chatting, you're gonna have people that will do this because they just think it's fun. They just enjoy it. They will do this even if they're getting paid or not. They don't care. They still just enjoy hanging out, just talking to people, playing their game, whatever the fuck they're doing. They are enjoying that. What I feel that with like the pools, hot tubs, and beaches section, I feel like I wonder if the appeal wasn't there, like if the money wasn't there for people donating for seeing like softcore porn, if the amount of viewers wasn't there for like watching softcore porn, most of the time, like I think like I don't think that many people would be doing it. Like I feel the percentage of people that are doing it like literally because there is this appeal of money and like views, Like, I feel like that's the reason why most people are doing it. I'm not saying that's necessarily like a wrong thing. Like, if you want to go out and do it, go ahead and do it. But it's not something why I would do something. Because I feel it's kind of like, you gotta enjoy what you do. And I always feel it's kind of like disingenuous. Like, I like watching people doing things that they enjoy doing. I like watching people like having a good time regardless of whether they're getting views or money or whatever, you right? At the moment that people are like going into something because, oh man, this shit will make me money, right? Oh yeah, like I'm doing this solely because I care about, like, you know, getting the views. Like, I would never like expose myself like this, but you know, like the money is just too good. I'm like, right, you know, you do you, but it doesn't really attract me. And like, that's something which I feel that category is very disingenuous in the sense of, like, a lot of that is just like, people just trying to take advantage of each other, like the streamers that they're trying to like take advantage of, like the horniness of like the chat being like, oh my god, like just extract money. And like basically, like, I feel like the other side, like, I don't feel it's like genuine like affection or like connection that people feel. Like, it's more like, I don't know, it doesn't feel like there is like real community building there. Then again, like, I've never been in there, so like I might be completely wrong, but it feels like a lot more disingenuous than like these other things would be. So yeah. Softcore porn? You mean bitch material? Fucking beta cut content? I know, right? We all know the best streams on Twitch are where a buff dude is mowing his lawn. Man. The top of Twitch. The absolute fucking top of Twitch. But yeah, like that is something, like, it was such a weird thing to me, and like it really showed the moment that basically it died. The moment that the category was made and people had to move over, like the thing just kind of died. So yeah, to be fair, if I had the body for it, I wouldn't mind getting paid for it. I mean, like, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it. Like, that's definitely not what I'm saying. Don't get me wrong. Like, I'm totally fine if people want to get paid, like if people want to like use their body or whatever they have, whatever talents they have for money. People want to go out and like play a game and don't even like they just hate the fucking game, but like they have a way in which they're making money or they're just like getting something out of it. Like, that's cool. It's just something that it doesn't really interest me to like see people do something that they don't have real passion for. I just enjoy whenever, like, I enjoy so much more and people are like, dude, like, I just really enjoy this. Like, I'm podcasting because I just think it's fun. I'm recording this because I think it's fun. Not because, oh man, I really want to, like, you know, get every single dime out of this. Because then I feel not as though, like, I'm part of this community. I feel like I'm more, like, part of this, like, scheme where this person's trying to get rich and they need me for, like, them getting rich or something. I don't know. It doesn't really vibe with me all that well. Let me just put it that way. So, yeah. I mean, I'm not playing games I hate. I don't care if the affection is genuine or not. I've lived with the ungenuine affection long enough to not give a shit. I'll be objectified, but I'll draw the line at shitty games. Oh my god. What is the shitty game line you draw the strongest? Which game will you never fucking play? Would you play Roblox? Would you play Minecraft? Fortnite? Warframe? Where do you draw the line? Where do you draw the line? Let me know, dude. Any goddamn MOBA. Holy shit. Raid Shadow Legends. You can do that too. Raid Shadow Legends. Play some Raid Shadow Legends and what you did. Play some Raid Shadow Legends for that money. Oh my god. League of Legends Heroes of the Storm. I tried a bit of League because, like, I was like going to the like uni with someone that was playing League, and I was like kind of like being like, "Yo, dude, show me what it's like." It's whatever. I can see why people do it, but it's kind of like a lot of clicking, and it's a lot of like it takes time. Yeah, fuck Roblox. Roblox is insane, dude. So yeah, Minecraft supremacy. I would really love to go back in time just to see what it was like when Minecraft came out. Like, just the entire, like, astonishment of, like, fuck, this game. Because, like, it was such a, like, a world-defining game sort of thing. Like, there's, like, it's just kind of, like, a staple there. It's a classic. It's always there. Now, I didn't like League. Yeah, it wasn't really all that much for me either. There's also the fact that MOBAs as a genre are fucking garbage. It was super basic. I played it before it was even out of alpha. Look at that, Rahab, fucking Minecraft OG, dude. Holy shit. Are you Notch himself? Secretly, Rahab is just like Notch, trying to just like, you know, trolling around here in stream. You only had creative mode back then? I mean, like, it's kind of like, I can kind of imagine that like that's like this entire idea for like survival with a storyline and shit was like something which is like, yeah. Well, I'm not a Nazi, so... Are you a Swedish millionaire? Are you a Swedish multi-millionaire from playing Minecraft? Holy, like the fact that PewDiePie fucking made millions of playing Minecraft is also just insane. If I recall correctly, the only animals were chickens, sheep, and cows at that point. Like those are also like the Minecraft staple like animals. Like those are the animals that I think, maybe horses as well. But like like cows, sheep, and chickens are like the animals that I think of when it comes to Minecraft. I fucking wish I was a millionaire. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Anyway, let's see. Nah, horses came later. Yeah. I should probably go back at some point and like finish my Minecraft series. I made one fucking Minecraft episode on YouTube. And I never finished it. But yeah. Anyway, as much as I'm having fun though, I do need to like cut this short a little bit because I mean like we're over time. We're like 2 hours and 20 minutes and I would love to go on for much longer because like I'm really having fun. Which is great because you can never have too little horse cock. Holy shit. See, like that's a great point to end on. But yeah, no, I need to, I actually do need to, like, keep this short a little bit. Can't go on for 3 hours because there are some things to take care of. Tomorrow we'll have a stream. On Wednesday we'll not have a stream. Wednesday I will have to, I have something else planned. On Thursday we'll probably have no Framecast because Drew has also an appointment on Thursday, so we'll have a stream. But I'm trying to see maybe I can do something in the meantime to find someone to do a podcast with. I'll see, but otherwise we'll just do another stream. So yeah. Forgot about the pigs. Horsecock, dislike love. We talked 0%. We talked 0% about Halo. Perfect. We did talk about Halo Infinite. Like, did you miss the entire section where I talked about Halo Infinite? Where I said like, hey man, I thought it was a fun game, but what about PvP games and such? You know, we did talk about it. I also asked Tribal, did Tribal play Halo Infinite? And he said no. So we talked about 0.1% of the time about the Halo, which I think is perfect because that means that no one can claim this thing is clickbait, but it is kind of clickbait. You know, there really isn't much to say about Halo, honestly. Must have been when I was in Battlefield 1. Lol, literally. So yeah, like we did talk about it. We did talk about it. We just like my title is Let's Talk Halo Infinite PvP Games and More. Okay? I talked PvP games. I also talked about Halo Infinite. And I talked about more. And we talked. So like let's talk. That's what we did the entire stream, okay? Halo Infinite, we did like for a really short amount of time. PvP games, we did that for like an equally short amount of time. And more, and we talked about it and more like a really long amount of time. So it's just what you expect, right? It's all in the title. Pigs do have 30 minutes orgasm. How do you know that? Where did you learn that at Mega Weapon? Holy shit. And that is your fun fact of the day. Pigs have a 30-minute orgasm. I hope you enjoyed the stream. Oh, man. Also, where are you gonna do the older games, Halo games at some point? Yeah, I do intend to do them like in the coming weeks, sort of thing. I kind of want to plan it out, but I do want to do them on stream soon. Like we have 2 months or so leading up towards like Halo Infinite release. I kind of want to do the Halo games before that, but I also want to do Undertale in the meantime. Like I also want to do Undertale in there, and maybe if a new game comes out, we're gonna do the Battlefield beta, but I think we have enough time for that. So yeah. I thought it was pretty common knowledge. And pigs have the biggest bowls I've heard. Holy shit. Were you planning to do online or the campaign? With the older games, pretty much the campaign, unless there's like an online where people are like, holy shit, you gotta try that online. But what I find a lot of times, like with older games, like the online tends to like not be as populated. So I kind of just want to go for the campaigns because I played like a little bit of like Halo 1. But I never finished that. I just want to go for those just so I have like a good understanding of what this entire franchise is about. So when the campaign rolls around, I can actually be like, holy shit, it's going to be good, it's going to be bad. I can actually have context instead of just saying like, oh my god, pretty ships, oh my god, pretty space, oh my god, pretty guns. So yeah, I want to have like more knowledge about it. So yeah. Elephants' cocks are pretty, oh my god. We're just talking about all sorts of animal dicks now, aren't we? Because I found that crossplay doesn't apply for campaigns, so... Yeah, I'm just gonna like go for campaign with like most of these stories, but most of these like I don't know if there's like I'll play the Halo Master Chief Collection basically for like start to end, and then we'll see how much further we're gonna move along. Because like we also have Undertale and Delta Road to go for this month and more shit. Frogs experience lifelong orgasm because they are just perfect. But yeah, their dog dicks have the oh my god. How the fuck did we end up on this? Sometimes I just look at chat, I'm like, you know, like I'd be like a really bad like front page streamer, like seriously a bad front page streamer. And like don't tell Twitch this, but like the thing is like, you know, I could never really like reel this in. If like Twitch were to come around right now, it's like, hey, you know, you're on front page. You gotta like stop this shit, right? I'm like, dude. Like, yeah, they should probably stop, but you know, this shit's too funny. I'm just like, you know, like, you'll ever had like, you know, younger siblings or like younger kids you had to like watch when you were like a kid yourself, and like you were like the older kid. It's like, yo, you watch them, right? You know, you make sure they behave, and then they do something which is funny, but they're not allowed to do. So you're just kind of like, you know, telling them like, oh, you shouldn't do that, please, you know, just quiet down, don't do that. But you think it's funny, so you're just like, you guys know. You shouldn't fucking do that because it's not funny. It fucking is. But just don't do that. Like you cannot keep order when you think the shit that people are doing is actually funny. And like I'd be like that. So yeah. Hello, fellow frogs. How are you doing? Villager is sus. Holy shit. What about sus cock? Steph, how's it going, man? I'm always sus. But yeah. So yeah, we're discussing animal dicks. That's what they're on right now. Yep. They're all bouncing on their animal dicks, dude. How are you doing, Steph? How's your animation stuff going on? But yeah, I don't actually have all that much time. It's a madhouse, dude. It is an absolute fucking madhouse. Holy fucking shit, dude. RGB horsecock, dude. One day we need to visit the Iceland Penis Museum. Iceland has a penis museum? Holy shit. Dude, actually, legit, I want to visit that for the meme. I want to visit that for the goddamn meme. That would be so much fun. Holy shit. Anyway, I am gonna, like, I think it's in Iceland, yeah. Iceland is a fun country. I think I once almost had a layover there for, like, a good, solid, like, 4 or 5 hours or so. But then, like, the flight schedule got changed. Like, I would love to have, like, a long layover in Iceland. Just, like, explore it and go back on the plane and fly to, like, overseas. Did you know that a whale's dick can throw around 20 liters of... Holy shit. Why is Iceland green and Greenland ice? Because like the Vikings did fake news before anyone else did. They were like, "Hey, we have this island here which is green. We have this island here which is full of ice. If we call it Greenland, everyone's gonna go to Greenland. Why don't we call it Iceland? Why don't we call that Greenland? And why do we call it the Greenland? Why don't we call that Iceland? So no one wants to go to like the lovely land, and everyone wants to go to like the garbage land. Holy shit, that's a good idea, and that's how it happened. Exactly like that. So yeah. Anyway, I will see you guys around, I guess, because like honestly, I do really like seriously have to like attend to some matters here, which like seriously again, like you guys are way too funny. I don't want to end the fucking stream. I don't want to end the fucking stream. But yeah, let me see right here. Everett says about 2.4 meters of the pee-pee. Dude, we're learning all the important facts today. We're learning all the important fucking facts today. Thank you all so much for brightening my day. Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. But yeah. Scientifically proven to help remove wrinkles. Holy shit. On the opposite end, it says gorillas have micro penises. Dude, you know what? Let's just end it on that. Let's end it on that. I think we're just gonna like end it right there. I actually need to get up actually. Fuck. I forgot I can't end stream from here. I actually need to stand up and actually like move away to turn off the stream. So let's do that. Man, oh man, oh man, oh man. Just getting so comfortable on the couch there, and then we have to go and stand up and be here and, you know, be all woo. So yeah. Humans really want a jackpot in terms of ape dicks. Oh man, I hate Microsoft shortcuts. That account. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Anyway, thank you all so much for tuning into the stream. I hope you enjoyed. And I will see you all around next time. Ape Sex Legends, dude, this chat is devolving fast. Or evolving fast, depending on like your term of like whether things are going up or down. But yeah, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow we'll just do another just chatting, because who knows. Goodbye everyone. Have a good one. And yeah. See you around.